Welcome, Keto Rockstars. Welcome to Open Mic Night number 2. Can everybody hear me? I'm using a new microphone right now. Post in the comments if you can hear me. A couple of housekeeping things. I have posted the link to this live stream in the comments. So if you'd like to join me on screen, go ahead and click on that link. One thing to note is if you're currently watching the stream on YouTube, you will need to mute that when you come into the stream. So make sure you mute your YouTube or you're going to hear an echo. I want to say hello to everybody tonight. And also, I have to apologize because the last time we did an open mic night, I did not get through all the comments. So that may happen tonight. And if I don't get your comment, I apologize. Make sure that if you have a question or something that you really want to be discussed, put QQQ in the comment. I have a filter here on my other screen that I can filter out those and make sure I get to them. So let's say hi to a few people. Evelyn is in the house. Hey, Evelyn, or Evelyn, as some people call her. We have Granny Boo. Hello, Amy and everyone. Hello. Dustin, my classmate. Congratulations, Dustin. We both got accepted into Dr. Barry's PhD class. So we're going to be coaches. Congratulations to my friend Dustin. Lynn, 22 Q Cats here. Welcome, Lynn. And my good friend Thomas Target Prime Rib is here, and he just released a really cool short. So if you haven't checked out his channel, go ahead and check that out. And Dustin says he's watching 2 other lives waiting for this one to start. I know that Bella is live right now, and I cannot compete with Bella. So, but this is the time I can do it. So, and then Thomas is asking, what is the other live? Oh, Tuber Chat. Yeah, I hopped in there for just a second. Tuber Chat is awesome if you're a YouTube creator and you need support and want to get additional watch time hours. It's great for that. I'm always watching people's playlists that they put in there. That's a good place to start. Sunny Chronicles. I think I know Sunny being in your live streams. Brian's in the house. Hey, Brian. And Brian said, I'm becoming the next Nicola Scott. And I saw this chat before, and I actually had to Google her. She actually, one of my favorite characters is Wonder Woman, and she helped create that. So I like the Wonder Woman 1985, and I think the original Wonder Woman, the most recent ones, was great. And Brian telling everybody hi. Yeah, I had the same question, Dustin. More people saying hi. Yeah, Wonder Woman artist. And Lynn's here. And Kelly, Broken Carnivore, is here. Hey, Kelly. Anyone who wants to come on, let me just chat this again in case you guys did not see it. Hold on, I have it right here. Oops, I did have it right here. Copy and paste this in here. Let's see, I lost it. Oh, this new software is not the greatest. Oh, here we go. Okay, so Thomas, Kevin, is Kevin Tuber Chat in the house? And Sherry Nevada Pup's here. Hi, Sherry. And Peter, Papa Carnivore, is here. Peter is everybody's Papa. He will help you get on your carnivore journey. More people saying hi. And here's the link. So look for this. If you want to join, already someone messaged me that they're going to be joining here soon. So I don't have anybody waiting backstage yet. So feel free to hop in the stream. Yeah, more people saying hi. Where is Bacon Woman? Okay, so I'll be releasing another video in the morning. Peter, or not Peter, Thomas, check your email. I sent you another video. And so I found out that this AI stuff costs money. So I'm probably only going to be releasing, starting today, I'm going to be releasing a video or character per month. And I'm thinking about doing a contest. Um, doing a contest. Ooh, somebody's here. All right, we have our first walk on. We have our walk on. Can you hear me,
Yep.
Paul?
Yep. Can you
Okay,
hear
I
me?
can hear you too. Awesome. How you doing tonight, Paul?
Good. How are you?
Welcome. Good. What are you up to?
Not much. Just got in a little while ago. So sending to YouTube to see what videos I needed to watch tonight. And then I saw you were doing an open mic and thought I'd pop in again because I had fun the last time.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was a ton of fun. Oh, we have someone else joining. Wow, we're getting busy already. We have Thomas, Target Prime
Hey,
Rib. Imagine that, Thomas. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty well. How you guys doing?
Not bad. I was busy all day doing stuff that I wasn't supposed to do, as you know, because I was having too much fun creating your video. I hope you liked it.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I thought that was really cool. So yeah, it looked just
Yeah,
like me,
actually,
and
I thought it
me
turned
looked,
up.
it was like best of both worlds. So that was good.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna try to do a new character one a month. I may do like a wheel contest to see who gets drawn on it and create a new character every month because,
Oh, that'd be
I don't
cool.
have anything to give away yet. Everybody gives away like air fryers and stuff,
No,
and I just gave all my money to Dr. Barry for the coaching program. So
yeah,
about the only thing I can afford is to design people some cartoon characters. So
yeah. Well, I think it's
awesome.
still
So
pretty
what did
cool.
you both have? Yeah, what did you both have to eat today?
Oh God. Um, well, let Paul go first since he was here first. So
Um, Grilled pork chops, salad, and guacamole.
um, well, I'm actually priming
Guacamole.
right now, so I had about 6 different meals. So it started with bacon and eggs.
6?
Well,
Oh, you're
6 meals.
priming.
I'm priming, yeah. So, and then I had steak dinner, and with some blue cheese, and just had many things. Had chicken today. I had pork loin. I had, I had a lot. So,
Ooh,
oh,
maybe this is better. Sorry. Hi, Peter.
really
Welcome.
fast. Hey, Peter.
Can you see me?
No.
Yes, we can see and hear you. I had to adjust it though. You were underneath the chat thing, so your head was being covered
That's
up.
weird
So
because
I had to
I,
figure
I
out a configuration that works.
that's weird because I can't see anything on here.
Oh God.
You can't? I'm
No.
using a different. I don't have the really expensive software like what is that, StreamYard? I got this is what $7.50 a month gets you.
Wait, let me go out and I'm going to try and come back in.
All right, come back in. I'll let you in. Okay, so you had 6 meal. Paul had guacamole or avocados, which I'm kind of missing that a little bit right now.
That's what
That's one
stopped
of
me
my.
from
I
being
think I'm missing avocados more than cheese.
that's what stopped me from being carnivore when I was
Yeah.
doing the 12-month deal. I stopped 11 months in because, or with 1 month to go because I was missing avocados too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like avocados too.
I envision I'll have an occasional avocado. I mean, you buy it, you don't want to let it rot, right? They're too expensive.
Yeah.
Can you see us now, Peter?
No, I see this really cool like colored space, like outer space.
Okay, let me
That's weird.
see if I can.
Get on my brain, Peter.
No, I just see like It's like this
There.
cool graphic of like
Do
outer
you see your?
space.
There is a cool graphic. Now Thomas is underneath the chat. Your head's being covered up, Thomas.
That's fine. At least you see my eyes. So, yeah.
Let's go back to this. Josephine is here. Well, hi, Josephine. So I'm trying to say hello to some new people. Okay. So Thomas, did you go through all your 6 meals, or do you want to just? Oh, we got another.
Well, I didn't go
Oh,
through them. You know, it's a lot of meals. I did a video on them.
Oh,
Kelly?
can you see me?
No,
For some reason
no,
I
Kelly, we cannot.
Huh. Let's see. Add cam. Did that
Charlie's here. Hey, Charlie. Oh my gosh. Here he is.
work?
Okay.
Hey, there it is. I got a
Let
new
me
one.
boot. Hold on. Let me boot this one out. Kick.
I was going to say
There.
no.
Oh, I kicked him out. Hold on. Come back in, Kelly. Sorry, I kicked out the wrong thing. There were 2 of you. I just booted him out.
Can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
That's
We
weird.
can see you, Papa.
That's weird because I can't see you guys.
I'm nodding my head, and I keep forgetting he can't see us.
Can everybody else see us? Like Thomas and...
Like, you mean on the YouTube?
Yeah, I can see everybody.
Let me drag these around and see. There. Now can you, Papa? I moved you with Thomas.
No, I just see this cool like outer space.
Okay.
Like, graphic.
Hold on.
Oh, you pushed
There he
up,
is.
so then I can...
Sorry, I think. Hi, Kelly. How are you doing
Hi,
tonight?
how you doing? How's everybody tonight?
Great, great. So, Thomas, did you say what you ate?
I did. I mean, I just kind of abbreviated it. I mean, I didn't go through each plate. You know, I had 1 plate chicken, 1 plate pork loin. I had a steak with 1 plate, bacon and eggs. I had a small meal,
Nice.
more like a snack. Just different cheeses and stuff like that, pork rind, stuff like that mixed in.
Cool.
Yeah, you know, I had lots
What'd you
of
have,
eggs.
Papa?
I had tilapia.
What'd you have, Papa?
Tilapia?
Ooh, tilapia.
Yum.
Yeah, I had a big thing of tilapia, like in my ceramic Mueller Mitch special pan with butter. You know, like in butter, lots of butter.
Cool.
Yummy. What'd you have, Kelly?
I just had chuck roast. I put it in the air fryer for about 30 minutes. It's about a 2-pound chuck roast. Put it in there for 30 minutes. And it get it that nice crust, but also give you more of that medium rare center.
Wow.
Nice. That sounds good.
Amy,
Hi,
what
Lisa.
did you
Lisa's
have?
here. Carnivore Whisperer. If you haven't. Oh, I got to tell what I had. So I had, before I went to church this morning, I had a couple pieces of bacon because like I was just walking out the door, and I had the bougie coffee, Papa, of course. I did make time for that. And then when I got home, I made 5 scrambled eggs with butter on them and
Wow.
smoked salt from Redmond's because couldn't find my regular Redmond salt. And then I had 2 sausage patties, and I used the Jones sausage, which I think is pretty clean. So I had 2 sausage patties, and then for dinner I had smoked salmon that I smoked myself yesterday in the smoker, and some smoked deviled eggs.
Wow.
And 5 more over medium eggs. I'm eating like almost a dozen eggs a day.
Wow.
But I love eggs.
Man, so you're packing in the food, Amy.
Okay, so yesterday I underate because my husband had an issue with his truck and the passenger side window was stuck in the down position and we couldn't get up. And for automatic windows, that's kind of a big deal. Like you have to take the whole door apart to get to and so my son is he's a mechanic in the RV industry, and so he has the multimeter and everything. And so he came over and was testing all the fuses, and so the grandkids were here. And so everything that I had planned to get done wasn't getting done because the grandkids, I love them, but they're crazy. They're just crazy. So it like I didn't eat much because I had little people over, and then we were doing stuff, and then they left, and I'm like, I really haven't eaten much all day, like but a couple hard-boiled eggs. So I didn't get in enough food yesterday. I just didn't. So today I'm like, I'm starved.
Did they fix the window?
And my days of starving are over. No. So he took the door off and was able to get it in the upright position, and we duct taped it. We duct taped it to the frame of the car, so it.
I'll bet you it's the I'll bet you
up,
it's the
so
regulator.
rain won't get in.
Probably a bad regulator.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm getting up tomorrow morning and taking it to the mechanic, to get it diagnosed, and then I'm assuming I'll have to take it back again on another day.
If the
because
window,
they'll have to order parts. The lady told me we're probably.
If the window fell in, then it's probably a regulator.
It didn't fall in. It was rolled down, and he couldn't roll it back up.
Oh.
So my son got into the door and got the window up, but it wouldn't stay up. So they taped it in place. Tape fixes everything.
I'll bet you dimes to
but
donuts.
Anyway, yeah.
Bet
So
you dimes to donuts. It's a regulator.
is that part of the motor thingy?
Yeah, there's the motor and then there's a regulator.
I don't know.
Those are the two things: a motor and a regulator.
Yeah, we're gonna get it fixed. I mean, you can't drive around with like a duct tape window on a Toyota Tundra, you know? That just isn't right.
No.
So we got to get that fixed. So anyway, I didn't eat enough yesterday because we were dealing with that. And then my husband's buddies came over last night and hung out in the garage, and I was doing my own thing. So I didn't let them interfere with me smoking salmon and cooking and everything. So anyway, Kelly, did you say what you ate? You said what you ate, right?
Yeah, I had chuck roast that I put in the air fryer for about 30 minutes.
Oh, that's right, chuck roast.
Come out like a steak. This one was real fatty, so it was like, I say, ribeye quality chuck roast. Most of them are kind of tough, but this one was really tender tonight.
Wow.
Kelly, what temperature did you cook that at in your air fryer?
400.
Okay.
I had one of them dual ninja dual basket ones, and I just put it in one side, put it for about 30 minutes, and 400 degrees, and then about halfway through, I'll flip it and finish get the sear on the other side.
That's good to know. I've only ever done a chuck roast in my Instant Pot, so that's good to know that you can air fry them.
Yeah, it's not like, you put an Instant Pot or a crock pot or a slow cooker where you get that, pull, or you can pull it apart tender, but it's when I kind of want steak and ribeye getting expensive, this is my next go-to, either some chuck roast or chuck steak.
Right, and I actually don't like the way chuck roast falls apart when you make it in the Instant Pot, so the way that you're talking about in the air fryer sounds actually really good.
It is really good. And then also sometimes I'll even fire up my Weber kettle grill, charcoal, do a indirect grilling. So the charcoal is on one side of the grill, and then you have the cool side. So I'll put it on slow and roast on one side, get to my desired temperature, and then I have like fireproof gloves. I'll take that grill grate and I will swing it around to that side, and I'll let it sear. Do a reverse sear on it.
Sounds great.
I think the next time I do any kind of roast, do you guys know who Carnivore Quest is?
Yeah.
That channel, Carnivore Quest, Cassie and Larry.
Oh yeah.
She did this, like she bakes it in the oven in a cast iron skillet. I also want to make her chicken soup that way too. That chicken soup that she makes looks amazing. It reminds me of like chicken noodle soup without the noodles, and it just looks so good. But I have this antique cast iron skillet that it was my godmother's that I have that would be perfect for a roast, and I think I want to do that in the the oven next time. That just looks like
I
it turned out
have
so good.
I have done that before in the past, even with keto. Before carnivore, I did that where I took chuck roast and I'll like butterfly it, put it in, sear it on both sides, put it in the oven, and braise it for about 30 minutes to an hour in my cast iron. Very delicious.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. And I didn't make a video of this today because I was too busy working on a project for Thomas. But I did fry up those duck skins today. And I wish where's our good friend Charger Mopar Rick when you need him? But I fried up the duck skins, and those were actually not bad. They were out of chicken skins, so I bought duck skins. But yeah,
Duck skins
that was
really
good.
That's delicious.
It was really good. And my husband's like, I'm not eating that. I've duck before. It's disgusting. I'm like, I've had duck before too at a country club, and it was actually really good. And so he's like, but I'll try one. So I gave him the duck chip, and he was like sniffing it. I'm like, don't sniff it. Just eat it if you're going to eat it, or don't eat it if you're not going to eat it. He was like sniffing it. I'm like,
did he eat it?
And then he ate it. And then he took a bite of it, and then he proceeded to hand the rest back to me. And then he's like, then he decided it was okay. And then he just I'm like, just eat it. It's good. It was hilarious. Like, he made such a big deal out of it.
That's like people on the standard American diet trying a keto chocolate chip cookie or something like that. They take a bite and they're like, I'm like, do you do that when you eat an Oreo? You're trying to figure out the difference.
Maybe I'll try that when I have my next meat cookie. I'll do that, resemble that.
Yeah.
The only thing I have not been able to get myself to eat, I mean, I'll eat liver. I've had escargot. I've had caviar. I've had, raw tuna. I mean, well, I won't eat raw chicken. Raw chicken scares me. I probably won't eat raw pork either because, I mean, it's just gross. But
that's a safe call, Amy.
The only thing, those crawdads. And I think it's because I dissected one in freshman biology in high school, and it smelled like formaldehyde. I've ordered them because you know me, I'm brave. I'll eat just a.
They're delicious.
Yeah, they are.
And part of the problem is I have flashbacks to freshman biology in high school. But the other problem is people are like, yeah, you got to rip the head off and then suck. And I'm like, no. This girl is not going to look like that in any restaurant. I am not sucking on anything like that. No.
No, you just
part of it is just so I've ordered them and they've sat there.
No, you just break the head off and then you just, suck the tail and meat out of the tail. That's it.
The sucking the meat out of the tail thing. I don't know. I'll have to, I guess.
Or you can break the tail in half. You break it open and just take the meat out with a little fork.
Amy, have you ever had oysters?
The little fork option might be better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Raw oysters. I love them.
Well, what's the difference? Cut the tail out or doing the slurp of the oyster? I mean, it's the same thing.
The little creepy looking, buggy looking thing. I mean, I'm sure it's very delicious. And if someone... I mean, I would do it. I mean, I just haven't been able to for whatever reason.
Amy,
Amy, do you like
lobster? What the hell?
Someone talking.
I love lobster.
Okay,
Hello?
so
What was that?
a crayfish is like a miniature lobster. That's all it is.
Oh, hold on. I got a present for you, Rick. Rick's in the house. Are you ready, Rick?
Yes. Ow.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. I got a present. Rick's in the house. Ready, Rick? Okay, hold on. I gotta turn it off now. Oops, I just messed up our configuration. Is it still going? It's not. Okay, good. Hold on. Let's figure out. What is going on? Now I got falling ribeyes. Hold on. This is craziness. All right, let me shut off this whatever sound is happening here. Okay. Let me figure out why I have control. Oh, here we go. All right. Wow, we have 6 people in here. Rick's in the house. Hey, Rick. Is he frozen?
Milton's here.
His tack is his cat. Yes, his tack.
I see that.
Milton,
Hold
what are
on.
you
I'm
doing?
going to see the best configuration for everybody. Probably this one. Sorry, Thomas. Your head's being covered up.
I'll just bend down a little bit so you can only see
There
the
we
hat.
go.
I see cat ears.
That's awesome. Did you you probably didn't even hear my little duck song I made for you.
I was trying to get on, but it wouldn't detect my camera. I had some tech issues. And then my assistant over here, look at
It's
what
okay.
he's
You'll
doing.
have to go back.
Yeah.
You'll have
You
to
see
go
my-
back and watch it.
You
Oh,
see
so
my
I was
assistant?
Yeah, I see your assistant. Yes, you look frozen though.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Rick, somehow I can't see everybody. All I see is like this 3D graphic image of like outer space.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Odd.
yeah. And I
Does
went back
anybody else
out.
see that, or do you guys see each other?
No.
I can
see
see
everybody.
everybody here.
Yeah, I got full screen.
Yeah, I'm not spaced out, so I don't see space.
That's funny. Okay, so Rick, what did you have to eat today?
Morning, I had bacon, eggs, and some pork. And for lunch, I had some ground meat and some cheese. And for dinner, I think I have I think I still have an iguana tail in there from last week. And I'll see what else I can scrape up.
Sounds like you're getting
An
low.
iguana tail, yum.
Yeah, I'm
low.
getting a little low. I eat a lot of food. That's the problem.
Hey, Rick, Presidente has drumsticks for 88 cents.
Yeah, I see that. They were 78 last week, but I guess tomorrow I'll be on the old bicycle going to Presidente.
So Brian has a question. He says, when are the 3 carnivore superheroes getting together? Do you mean in real life or in the next installment of the carnivore superhero video? Because that will probably be a month, because the AI programs cost money. And I have to use credits to make those videos, so I don't get reloaded for a month.
Who's carnivore
There's one
superhero?
dropping tomorrow, and Aaron at Booby Goats is Butter Woman. I'm Bacon Woman, and Thomas asked me to make one for him. We got to make one for Rick.
Yeah, the duck
Rick would be Duck Man.
Duck
of
Man.
course.
He's going to be Duck Man.
Okay, Rick, if you want me to make a superhero for you, I might have to, if you want me to make a superhero for you, you need to email me a picture, like a headshot of your face.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to have like
and give me permission
Or,
to.
I got an even better one, the Iguaninator.
That's a you choose. So Rick, if you want a superhero,
no, he's got to be Duck
you
Man.
need to send me a headshot.
He's got to
I
be
still
Duck
like
and
Iguaninator.
you
but,
tell me which superhero.
Well, I am a quack, so it'll have to be
You
a
tell
duck.
me which superhero name.
Amy,
You send it to me, and you pick which superhero name you want.
Amy, you got to do like a hat, one of those hats, like with a duck bill on the baseball hat, like a yellow, bright yellow, and put them in all yellow, like a big yellow duck.
Like Batman, but a duck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look. No, I'm gonna make him look like, what is the duck that the Muscovy? I don't even know what a Muscovy.
You got to look
I
up.
don't know what that is. Is that like a mallard?
Ugly. They're ugly. No,
they're not ugly.
That's what he's gonna be.
They're
well,
super
that's his favorite
cute.
duck. So
They're
I
like
love
black and
Muscovy.
white.
And plus,
my
too,
gosh.
don't
I love
forget
Muscovy
if
Oh,
duck.
he's definitely
Aaron
going to
is
be the
yellow,
Muscovy.
if
They're
Aaron's
black.
yellow, to have both Rick and Aaron both be yellow, that might be a little too much yellow.
No,
Only
but
the ducklings are yellow.
huh?
Only the ducklings are yellow.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting behind on the chat. Hold on. Just because I'm Googling. If you have a question, put QQQ in front of it because I have a filter here to filter out the questions. Yeah, so if I have your permission, send me an email, ketorockstars21@gmail.com with your headshot. And then after that, I'm probably going to do a monthly, I'm going to do like a monthly giveaway where people can put their names in the ring to become the next keto carnivore superhero. And every month I'll probably release a new superhero.
It'll be like the Justice
That might be
League.
my like new thing. Yeah, the keto carnivore league kind of thing. And then
Yeah.
I got to try to figure out how to put us all in the same video though.
I guess the
Yeah,
bad
AI
guys are
video
vegan.
just does cost money.
You got to make me Quack Junior.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Although I probably won't make vegans the bad guy because I have some vegan friends and I think there's at least one person in the low carb space that is vegan. So they're vegan. So we gotta just fight vegetables and
Yeah.
carbs.
You got to make the vegan person like super skinny and like really like weak.
Papa. Oh my gosh.
You know, when you were talking about the superhero for Duck Man, like for the duck, I was thinking about the Daffy Duck one. I had to Google it. What was his superhero on Looney Tunes? Duck
Super
Dodger
Duck.
to the rescue!
Oh, yes.
Also,
Duck
Stupor
Dodgers.
Duck. Remember Stupor Duck?
Stupid.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember Stupid Duck. Yes, it does take a lot of computer power and energy to run. It takes a lot of brain power too, and
But
time.
don't forget, you should
It's been.
include Milton in
That's why I have to.
in the group.
Milton.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, he'll have a sidekick, Milton the cat.
Yeah, you need to give him a side for Milton.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh! Yeah. So Rick, email me if that's what you wanted. If you give me permission, send me your headshot, and I will work on that.
All right. I will do.
That'll be fun. Oh, and I sent you an email about being a guest on this channel too. You haven't. I don't think you responded to that yet. And then
Oh, I got.
Cindy DeManch is also asking you to be.
Yeah. She said September.
But if I'm not. Mhm.
I just have to make sure I'm not
If
working.
I'm not popular enough channel.
I go on
Yeah,
all
I
these
understand.
channels.
Well, and I work Monday through Friday 8 to 5.
Mhm.
So yeah, and pretty soon Monday nights and Wednesday nights are out for me because I start singing again. I have rehearsals.
I'm off on Saturday.
all right, well, you do your like 12-hour live streams then. I would hate to cut into that.
We're going to cut that back. Trust me.
Yesterday, Rick live streamed from 8. I was waking up in bed and I'm like, oh, let me just wake up to Rick. And then I got busy doing stuff and I kept popping back in and I'm like, who's live? I'm like, Rick's still live. So I popped back in and then I got busy again, and then I popped back in and I was there like at 7:30 at night. I'm like, he's still alive. This is insane.
And they said only Carrie could do a 12-hour live.
I have a question. How many bathroom breaks did you take? Because I have to pee regularly, like every hour, as a almost 50-year-old woman.
One.
Well, you have a catheter.
You took one
with one break.
One bathroom break. You can review the video.
No, I'm just joking with you. I believe
gosh,
you.
this
You have
is
a
why I
strong
love
bladder,
this.
so I believe you.
Yeah, in fact, I did take a lunch
Welcome
break.
to
I ate
Open
on
Mic
camera.
Night, where anything can happen.
I ate my lunch on
I
camera.
saw that. Oh, Dustin says, I still have a bunch of stuff to give away for us hitting 6,000 subs, but I've not gotten around to giving the giveaway started. Yes. I think I'm going to do a new, I have nothing to give away. Nothing. Because Dr. Barry just took all my money. So, you know, so I can I can design your
I don't know
superhero,
about
and
that
that's
Dr.
about it.
Barry character. Yeah, taking people's money like that.
Dr. Barry's got
Yeah,
plenty of money
he's
already.
kind of, you know, so
That's how he has
actually,
all that money.
Cindy corrected me. She's like, "No, you gave him all your money." I'm like, "Yeah, that's more like it."
Milton, what are you doing?
Papa, Carrie says he puts his in the oven at 300 degrees and low and slow for about 2 hours.
Nice.
Yeah. And Carrie just got a job, so let's all give him Hold on, I got something for Carrie if I don't screw up the live stream again. Hold on. Carrie just got a job, so we are going to give him let's see, he likes coffee. So we are going to give him some coffee mugs. Can we see that on mine? Yay, Carrie. All right. So he got some coffee mugs. Congratulations on the job. We're all glad for you. Oh, CB is in the house. CB Carmack. I'm smoking a about 2.5 pound chuck roast with a huge chuck eye in it. Haven't ate all day. We'll be right there. Just post in the comments what your address is, and you'll have probably at least 6 of us coming over there for second dinner. Okay, I have a question for you guys. So, you know, I'm just a baby carnivore here of, I think, 29 days. I think tomorrow I hit 30 or something like that. And I'm coming off of a lot of protein sparing modified fasting, which I didn't realize it at the time because I could muscle through it, but I was starving myself. I was starving a lot. So now I find I don't have food noise. Like, I don't crave like chocolate or sweets or, you know, Quest chips or any of that junk on carnivore. I don't have any of that food noise. But I do find I'm walking around through the day. I'm like, I'm hungry for something. I'm hungry. So I just get some hard-boiled eggs and bacon or butter. But people are saying that you have to like fast in between your meals. And I'm like, I'm having all these mini meals, but I'm not really gaining weight. So, and I feel good. So is that such a bad thing to snack as long as you're snacking on carnivore stuff?
Well, the way I do it, Amy, is I follow the method of, if I'm hungry, I just eat.
That's the way I always did
Me
it too.
And
I'm
if
here,
I'm not
same way
hungry,
here.
if I'm not hungry, I don't feel compelled that, oh, it's lunchtime or oh, it's dinner time. If I'm not hungry,
you
there's
don't
been
time
many
eat.
times where I just go to bed and I'm just not hungry for dinner, you know, whatever.
Like right now I'm in season,
Right.
so like I'm just listening to my body, and when I need food, I grab food. In the off season, I try to be a little bit more regimented, but again, if I'm hungry, I'm gonna grab something, and that's why I keep the refrigerator with the hard-boiled eggs or the cold bacon or whatever.
Because if you don't, here's what happens, Amy. If you don't eat and you're hungry, that's when you're most susceptible to cravings, you know, for the bad stuff, for duck food.
Yep.
So don't, you know,
Yep.
as
And
Mitch
I'm keeping.
yeah, you know, as Mitch says, never let yourself get hungry, especially during those first few months. You know, that's where people fall off, is they let themselves get hungry, or they go, oh, I need to fast, or oh, I need to do intermittent fasting, or I need to not have snacks. You know what? In the beginning, particularly in the beginning, you know, I say if you're hungry, eat and have lots of handy stuff, like you said, like hard-boiled eggs, pre-cooked bacon, pre-cooked meat, even if it's a little bit of cheese, whatever, something that's ready to go so that you're not tempted.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
times.
and that's what I'm doing. And sometimes, yeah, go ahead, Kelly.
A lot of times, what I do, sometimes I'll go ahead and I'll eat breakfast. I have that fatty coffee. Thank you, Peter, for suggesting that bacon grease. That's delicious. Now I'm even adding an egg yolk to it,
Yeah.
and I have that. But
I've been doing, yep.
sometimes I'll eat breakfast. Sometimes I won't even eat lunch. I may eat in the evening. Sometimes I'll eat all 3 times a day. It just depends. And sometimes I may not even be hungry throughout the day, and I get home and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to eat. And then I'll go ahead and eat them. But there's some days that I'm like, I'm hungry, so I saw this from Courtney Luna, like a little advertisement or something she did on Facebook. You know, one of those like where she took pork rinds, made cereal, I'll put a little heavy whipping cream in it, and I have a little pork rind like cereal type thing. Sometimes even in the evening, kind of like a dessert, put a little bit of vanilla in it. I do that time to time, but yeah, I just listen to my body. When I'm hungry, I'm hungry, and then I keep mouthing sea salt at work. If I don't want to eat and I want to wait just to have like one meal a day, and a lot of times I may not be hungry, but my body may need sodium. I just have that Malden sea salt right there at my desk in the shop, and that's what when I take a break, I'll have water and I'll put I'll suck on that Malden sea salt.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And I've been even eating, I've been making the coffee that Peter suggested with the bacon grease and the butter, and then I've been frothing a whole egg in there too. Man, that is like a dessert almost. It is so good, and there's not
It's
even
the
any
best when
sugar
you-
in it or anything.
the
It's
best is
so
when you-
delicious.
The best, Amy, is when you take an immersion blender and you whip that up really frothy, and I even then stick it in the microwave to heat it up a little hotter, and then I have it.
I'll have to try
Well,
that.
I bought one of those fancy little frothers because Kurt and my friend Andy, when we did the little challenge, they're like, I got my immersion blender out. They're like, you can't use that. And I'm like, what? Someone told me I could use this. And they're like, no, it's too powerful. So I bought one of the little frothers just for my coffee now. And it sits right on the counter every day by the coffee pot.
I just have a magic bullet. That's what I have. I just pour the coffee in, put the butter in, put the bacon grease. I'll go ahead and mix that in, let it cool just a little bit, then get the egg yolk ready, put it in there, and then I blend it in about 30 seconds. And I have to have a big cup. I have a big cup that I have to put it in because it's so frothy. And I mean, it is delicious.
I have one of those Yeti cups. It's like a large coffee cup, basically. It's a Yeti. And I just put it right in there and froth it all right up in there, and then I'll pour it into like a regular ceramic cup, put it back back into the microwave to get it even hotter, and then I'll pour it back into my Yeti, the thermos, and then and it has a little cover, like a little plastic cover on top, and then when I drink it, it's really piping. I like it piping hot and frothy.
Yeah. Yep. Delicious. Thanks for getting me started on that. Although I'm trying to reduce my coffee, not increase it. And by making it so fancy like that, it makes me want to drink more of it.
Yeah, well, look,
I've been strong about that though. Only one pot. I'm still on one pot.
If you just do one big cup, that's what I do. I just do one big cup. Boom, that's it, and I'm good. I'm good.
My cup is the size of one pot.
Yeah, mine's big too.
My next thing I'm going to do when I do what I'm going to do is I remember a long time ago, and I got one of these pots, and I'm going to start doing it again. I'm going to do my coffee on the stovetop on the burner, and I'm going to do what they call cowboy coffee, and it's like the smoothest cup of coffee out there. I learned this probably when I was in the keto. I still follow him. He's a cowboy cook. He goes to a lot of ranches, but he has his own YouTube channel called Kent Rollins, and he demonstrated on how to do cowboy coffee in one of those pots, and it is delicious, very smooth. And I'm going to try to. What's that?
Don't they just take us like a stainless steel pot and then put water in there and then just pour coffee grounds right in the water and boil it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And then-
cowboy coffee.
Yeah, and then what they do is they take cold water after they let it sit for 5 minutes, and they pour, get that coffee grounds, and it sinks to the bottom, so you won't even notice any coffee grounds in your coffee until you get to the very, very bottom.
Right. Yep.
Hi, Carrie. Yes, we see you in the chat. Sorry, Carrie was asking if we saw him in the chat. We see you in the chat, Carrie.
Carrie's number one.
Carrie, speaking of Carrie also does what he calls pour over coffee. So I'm wondering if pour over coffee is the same thing as cowboy coffee, maybe?
No, that's different.
Pour over, you need that specialized steamer or pot or whatever that's got the water, and you pour in a circle, and then it goes through a filter. Whereas cowboy coffee is like Kelly explained it. You just throw it right on the stovetop with all the grounds and everything.
Yep.
That sounds interesting.
That's
You have a channel, Kelly, right? Your Broken
Yeah.
Carnivore channel.
Yeah,
You'll have to do a video on that.
I may do a video on that. I know if you go to Kent Rollins on
You should.
YouTube, and you will find a video on how he did his cowboy coffee.
Man, that's just a little too primitive for me. Sorry.
Ditto.
That's why I'll demonstrate it here.
But
so that
this guy,
Did you
but
guys
he'll
see,
eat a buggy looking crawdad though.
Did you guys see Mitch's new video about him? It was reasons why he went back to caffeinated coffee.
Yeah, I saw it.
So he's gonna stop.
I have not seen it yet, but
yeah, you got to see it, Amy. He said he put a link in there. There's a 1 hour video by some woman doctor, and she does a 1 hour like very detailed thing about why coffee is, if you do it the right way, you cook it the right way, how it's actually really healthy and stuff. And so it convinced Mitch to go back to doing caffeinated coffee. But she said not to do the Keurig cups and to get paper filters in a regular coffee pot, and the special kind of coffee. I don't know what special coffee it is, but a special kind of coffee, and to do it, regular with a paper filter, not the metal filter, the paper filter.
well, and someone else pointed out the process that they go through to decaffeinate coffee is chemical.
Yeah.
And so the decaffeinated coffee actually has a lot of, stuff that happens to it. And that doesn't sound very healthy, honestly.
No.
Which just makes me feel better about still drinking caffeine.
I have a question to ask on that one. So I have a Keurig, but I also have I have a thing that goes in. It's like a filter thing, and I can use regular coffee. I don't have to use the Keurig cups. Like it has like a filter in it, and I can like actually put in regular coffee, like actually ground coffee in it. Like, even like if I ground it myself, I can like put in like real coffee. Because my sister got me coffee one time years ago from like Colombia or something like that. And so I use that. And plus Alia got me some coffee with the same thing. And my question is, if you were able to get like a stainless steel one, because I think they make that way instead of plastic, would that work in the Keurig?
It would have to fit the Keurig specifically. It would work, but it would have to fit the Keurig.
But still, like would that work in the in that process if you actually just invested in a stainless steel?
Well, again, what this doctor said is not to use a metal filter, and to use
not to use a metal filter. Okay.
No, to use a regular coffee pot, a regular coffee pot, where it goes through the paper filter, with the grinds.
Okay.
Anyway,
that's fine. I could always get a coffee pot, but
Well, they sell
listen.
I really don't want to waste the money either.
Well, guess what? I'm still going to use my Keurig. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I have one of these fancy coffee pots. It's actually just a Hamilton Beach, but I keep buying the same one over and over. It's got a pot side, and then it's got a Keurig side. But I never used the K cups. It's just got a smaller filter thing that you can pour some extra coffee in. It's got like, and then you stick it in the K cup side, and then you just brew regular coffee.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
But it's plastic, so I'm sure that's great for you too.
Yeah.
Has anybody here
I'm sure
tried?
running hot water through plastic.
Has anybody here tried to grow their own coffee?
Oh God, no.
No,
You?
I'm too far north.
Rick has.
I have. My mother used to love coffee, so I did an experiment, see if I could grow it. It was an interesting experiment.
Not me.
And did you have to dry it out and process it yourself and everything?
Yeah, they're basically cherries. The coffee is not a bean; it's a cherry. So it's a fruit, and then the fruits are actually kind of bitter, but you break it open, and then you take the seeds, you dry them in the sun, and then you have to roast them, and you have to roast them long enough where they'll break down, and then you have to grind them, and then you can brew it.
And when it comes to decaf production,
That sounds interesting.
it depends on who the roaster is and who's roasting it and what their process is, because there's a lot of roasters that don't use the chemicals when they make their decaf. So, if they're using a water process and that kind of thing, it usually is chemical-free decaf. Now, that being said, I'm still never going to drink decaf, but that's just me.
There's another thing I discovered about coffee. My mother couldn't drink caffeinated coffee because it made her nervous and twitchy, but the homegrown coffee is very low in caffeine.
Right.
Coffee that grows in Florida, especially when it's watered a lot and it grows quickly. But when it grows in a colder climate, like in a mountain region, you get a lot more caffeine.
Yeah, because it concentrates.
Because it concentrates, exactly. But if you grow it in a tropical climate, there's almost no caffeine. But it still smells like coffee and it still tastes like coffee, which I hate. But my mother used to love coffee. So she had to have a coffee every morning. And you know what? Even without the caffeine, it's fine. It's an interesting process. Picking the cherries, taking the seeds out, drying it, roasting it, grinding it, then brewing it. I'm surprised.
So I'm going to
nobody
say
else
hi to
does
a
it.
couple more people. We have Brenda Jones, we have Tanya, and we've got, I see our Butter Girl has joined the house.
Oh, yeah.
Butter Woman is
Hey,
here.
Aaron.
Aaron, hold on. I got a special thing for her if I can find it here. Gosh darn it. I'm not very good at Okay, here we go. Ready? This is for Butter Woman. Is it working? There we go. Falling butter. See that? Falling butter for Aaron. I programmed that for her. Okay. So hi, Aaron. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I just want to say hi to people. Oh, Keith is here. Hi, Keith. Thank you for joining the channel. Just jumping ahead a little bit. All right. Continue on with the conversation. My bad.
And Bob's here too. Carnivore Talk.
So no further conversation on the coffee talk. Anybody else got anything interesting to do with coffee?
Yeah, I used to have one of those when I did drink Keurig, but that was only like 3 months before I went. I'm from the 70s. I'm Mr. Coffee.
Love it.
I'm the same way now at work. If in the wintertime, I may have an extra cup. If it's cold outside, I may go into the office and get one from that Keurig. But other than that, I'll have the Element chocolate melodies on me. So in the wintertime, if it does get hot, I'll go ahead and have electric light and just brew it there, take a break, and then go out to shovel whatever I need to do at work. But other than that, I have two cups a day. I have a little four cupper, like almost like a Mr. Coffee, and that's pretty much there. I do have a Keurig, but I don't use it.
Yeah, I sold my
So
Keurig.
you use the chocolate flavored Element then, Kelly? Because Coco Loco from Salty is like my favorite thing to put was my favorite thing to put in my coffee, but I've given up all flavored electrolytes. Although that brings up an interesting point here because someone mentioned about putting unflavored electrolytes in their like Topo Chico or whatever, and I did that, and that's what I'm drinking right now. And I'll be honest with you, it tastes like Alka-Seltzer, like the old Alka-Seltzer that we used to
No.
drink, that our moms used to make us drink when we were kids. Not
Yeah,
the
don't
flavored Alka-Seltzer they have now.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Now just drink that
I'm
plain.
sucking it down because I need.
If you're gonna do the
Yeah,
raw
I'll drink
electrolytes,
it with
put it
plain
in the
water.
water.
Yeah.
That's what I mainly do. Every now and then, I have the flavored one, especially the lemon, the new flavored one. I do that every now and then. I won't do it all the time. Just like the chocolate melodies, I'll do those in the wintertime every now and then. Other than that, I pretty much stick with the raw.
Mhm.
So let me just give you my
Yeah.
let me give you my take on electrolytes. So Kelly Hogan and Dr. Lisa Wiedemann, and a lot of the longer term carnivores, they never ever used electrolytes ever. Now they do salt their meat, pretty liberally, whatever, and they may take some magnesium, maybe at night or whatever. But I took electrolytes for maybe the first 6 months, and I hit a terrible weight stall, like really bad weight stall for like 4 months. And I cut out the electrolytes, and it broke my weight stall, and I just never needed them. So for the past 2 years, I have not had any electrolytes. Now I do salt my meat pretty liberally, and I do take a magnesium citrate. The citrate has a bit of a laxative effect, so if you are prone to loose stools, do
Oh, yeah.
magnesium glycinate, or something like that. But I take 800 milligrams of magnesium just because the food today just is devoid of magnesium. So and also I think it helps with sleep if you take it at night, before bed. It can help with leg cramps if you ever get that. But as long as I stay hydrated, I don't get the leg cramps. So I don't take any electrolytes.
Well, you're taking 2/3 of what the daily suggestive rates are. So you're
Well, I
doing
mean, I'm just
magnesium.
I'm salting my meat.
Right,
I
you're
just
doing
salt.
magnesium and you're doing sodium. So the only thing you're not
Yeah,
doing is potassium. Somebody
right.
like me, I need the electrolytes for my sport. Otherwise, if I don't get potassium during the day as well as magnesium, I'm gonna crap out like 1/3 of my way into a tournament. So it's real individualized because for
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
first year I didn't take any electrolytes at all and I didn't feel like I needed them. But then when I got back into sports, that's when I needed it.
right. But I mean,
Now,
if you're not doing like the sports or the real heavy
Right.
workouts like that, I don't know
It's
that you need it.
individualized.
like in the summertime for me, during the warm seasons, I will do at least 2 of those electrolytes a day, or at least one, because I'm outside a lot. It's hot, especially when it's hot and humid, gets up to 95 plus. When I went to Mexico to the mission trips, I did take at least do 2 of those because down there, dry heat, it is extremely hot, 100 degrees in June. So I'll do the like back in the wintertime, it's just hit and miss
Right.
every now and then.
Right.
You
And
know,
like you said, Peter,
Well,
as
and
long as you're heavily salting
my
your
husband
food.
works outside. Oh, sorry.
No, sorry, Amy.
No, it's okay. I was just gonna say my husband, he has a physical job out in this heat. And so I do keep the flavored ones around because he likes them. He's more keto than I am right now. And he comes home and just drenched in sweat from his job. And he's like, I need one of them Gatorade things, whatever he calls it. And so he comes home and drinks a big water with the flavored. He really likes the flavored and I did too. And Mitch made a good point about that too, because Mitch was drinking the flavored electrolytes, and he's like, "Look, I was doing like 4 of them a day because they just tasted good, And when they take because of the sweetener in it." And he's like, once you get to a certain point in your electrolytes, it's not going to do you any good past, maybe 2 packets probably, unless it's like a situation like you, Paul, where you're, in a tournament and you're utilizing that. You probably need a little more.
I don't know if this is the right reason.
But I was
to take
drinking them
it,
because they taste good.
I don't know if this is the right reason to take it, but unfortunately, I actually was gifted them. So from one of my riblets. So I'm taking them because of that reason. But before that, I've never had them in my life. I had never had them ever. But I mean, here, I'll show you. I have the box right here in front of me. So this is what was given to me.
Nice.
Nice.
And that was from, and
I mean, if you have them.
Yeah, I mean, they came to me, and it was from I'll say it was from Lewis. Lewis gave them to me. So,
Oh, that's nice.
So I'm very grateful to that, and I'm not going to turn my back on that, So,
Well, and who is the nurse that is on Homesick Buckeye's channel? Is her name Lisa as well?
Laura.
Laura Russell. Thank you. She said she now can have like an occasional like chocolate flavored electrolyte, but she told me she wouldn't recommend doing that for, I don't know, it was a long time, like 6 months or a year or something like that, probably. Maybe because you're too close to the cravings or whatever. I don't know. She says she can do the chocolate one.
Yeah. Well, once I run out of
Quack.
these, if I do end up getting, I'm just going to get the raw, unflavored. I'm not going to get the flavored.
It depends with the chocolate. If you put it in hot water, I think it's pretty palatable, but I would never put it in cold water.
No. I think hot water would make it taste like
no,
sort of like chocolate, hot water, not cold water, but hot water.
I was putting mine in my coffee, and oh man, that's so good.
Oh yeah, that goes without saying.
Yeah, I was doing that for a while, and I said, nope, I have to quit this.
Yeah.
Someone's asking, is this the real Rick? Rick, you're still frozen. What's going on? Can you shut your camera off and turn it back on?
Rick Milton's really attacking you there.
It's frozen?
It looks like Milton. Yeah, it looks like Milton is eating your face.
Yeah. He's still eating your face.
So frozen.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see myself. That's weird.
That's hilarious.
You can.
Yeah, everyone's concerned for your safety.
You can make it your new Christmas card.
I'm still in outer space.
Oh, and just so everybody knows, this is not a green screen. This is a real screen.
It's like an avocado.
There is an avocado in there.
Behind your chair.
I like
avocados. I like to use your chair back, yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, but now you're gone. You don't want to do that.
Yeah. Well, Cindy Demanch, who's not here, she's traveling right now. She said, I hate green screens. Like, but the background behind this doesn't look pretty on camera. So
there you go.
I don't.
This is
my option. It's not as nice as what Rick has with his library and nice pillows and everything.
It took a lifetime for Rick to make that background.
That's right. And it was in my first interview, which isn't even online anymore. 3 years ago.
Is that because your channel got shut down or whatever?
No, that was before that. That was because the Joey kid got away from the carnivore thing and deleted all his videos.
Oh, God.
Now, my channel was deleted in 2010. That's long before the carnivore trend even came out.
Yeah, you've had your channel for what, 18 years, Rick?
18 years and counting.
Wow.
That's amazing. I haven't even had mine for 1 year yet.
Well, there you go. I'm sure you've made more money than I have in 18 years.
I've spent money. I've made zero. I'm not even monetized, Rick.
So we're all the same.
I don't even have enough subscribers.
Yeah. Same.
We're all the same. It doesn't matter. Yeah. But With your 12-hour live streams, you should be making something.
Oh, no. And anyway, I disable the
You
ads
don't-
on the live streams.
That's why. You could at least have them enabled for the replays.
Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to enable them for the edited videos. When I make the subject videos, I'll leave the other stuff free.
Yes.
Because the participation, that's just for my subscribers. You know what I mean? The lives are for them. The other videos will be for everybody.
And also, people, Rick, were saying when you had the ads on that they were getting kicked out like 10, 20 times.
Yeah, no,
I
it's true.
remember. So I just don't enable it, period.
That happens to me on Aaron's channel.
See?
For whatever reason, because I don't pay for YouTube, when I'm on Aaron's live streams, every time an ad comes up, it boots me somewhere else, and then I just have to get back in.
Right, that's what was happening.
So I do it every 10 minutes.
That was what was happening with the people who were trying to watch Rick's live stream too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
But
I
it
turned it off.
doesn't happen to everybody's channels.
Well, you
Just
know,
certain
some of them do that half and half.
seems
where
like.
half is the commercial and the other half is you. I noticed that too, like on my screen.
It appears that YouTube has a strong, very strong dislike for Rick.
That is very true. As
Why?
well as most of the carnivore, the big time carnivore channels also have a dislike for Rick.
Rick, when are you going to get interviewed one-on-one by Carrie?
Probably never.
I wonder why.
Bad for marketing. I don't think Carrie wants to interview somebody like me.
Why? You're the king duck.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't hold back the truth, the things that I've experienced. So I'm not going to try to sell the carnivore diet.
Come on.
And besides, I grow vegetables and food and give them away.
Interrupt you. Come on.
I'm hearing a ton of background.
Oh, here,
noise
let me
from
mute that for a
somebody.
second. I
Yeah,
just
so-
muted
There
him
you
for
go.
a minute.
All right.
It's Kelly.
Yeah, I was going to say, a lot of the hardcore carnivores are out there pushing the lion diet, and I'm over there giving away fruits and vegetables. No wonder they don't want me around. I'm teaching people how to garden.
How long have you been carnivore, Rick?
Since
God.
1983.
Gotcha.
Well, that's
I
only
started it-
that's only 42 years.
Yeah, I started it to get a heart attack. That was my goal.
Well, when you were
Hasn't
talking
worked.
about the hardcore carnivores, like when I did it back in 2016, 17, yeah, the people that I was seeing in some of the groups were unreal.
Mm-hmm. And the funny thing is, you see
That
these
almost
vegan
made me
channels.
not go.
The vegan channel. That's the vegan guy today, Chris or whatever his name, talking about how much longer you live when you don't eat red meat and how red meat ages you and all this other nonsense. And then I look at these vegans in their 50s that look like a mummy, and I look at myself, and it's like, what is that? Why don't I look like them? If red meat is so bad for you, and I've been eating at least a pound of it every day for 41 years, how come it hasn't killed me yet? I mean, I want to see a 57-year-old vegan that looks better than me. I haven't seen it yet.
Don't worry, the heart attack's coming, Rick.
I know the heart attack's coming. I'm counting on it. I want it to get me before I get old.
Listen, you promised me a massive heart attack. I've been clutching my chest for 2.5 years, and nothing's happened. In fact, I feel better than I ever felt in my life. So I'm kind of disappointed because I really wanted to drop like a like a sack of potatoes. And
But no
So-
offense, Peter, but the flame's on you on that one because Rick's been failing this whole time, and yet you still.
you know what? The joke, Thomas, the joke is on us, Thomas, because
Yes, I know.
all
I
this
get
time,
it.
he's been promising us this massive heart attack that we're all going to drop like a flagpole right down to the ground. And he's laughing all the way. He's saying, all I'm doing is making all these guys so healthy.
I'm doing reverse psychology on them.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. It pisses me off because I wanted the heart attack.
You know what they say, calories in, calories out. That fat will make you fat.
Yeah. It's all about math.
All you got to do is watch me eat on camera and see
So
what
Thomas, Tanya's asking what your superhero powers are.
I already answered that.
Did you answer it?
Yeah, I said that my superpowers are bad jokes.
That's true.
Oh, that's funny. You do tell a lot of jokes.
A lot of bad jokes. Don't forget the bad jokes.
Well, that's the difference. CB tells good jokes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So CB saying appetite or hunger should subside. The problem is with snacking, no matter what it eat. Yeah, see, that's what I was asking about. Because every time you intake food, whether it's carnivore food or obviously sad food is going to give you the highest insulin spike. But even when you do like bacon and eggs, you still get a.
Well, Amy, theoretically, if you're snacking in between meals, theoretically, you're not eating enough at each meal. You know what I mean? Because if you eat enough at each meal, it should take you to the next meal, whether it's you're eating 2 times a day or 3 times a day or whatever. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's not an absolute science. And also remember, until you get your leptin signals all and your ghrelin, all those hormones in order, you're still messed up. So yeah, you might have to snack because you think you're hungry, but you're really not hungry.
Well, and there's more hormones in a female body than a male body, and right now mine are all messed up because
they're probably
so
all
it could be the estrogen and progesterone and everything because I'm having hot flashes, so I know that could be the reason for the snacking too. But you know what?
Yeah, you're all jacked up.
So
that's okay. So just eat. When you're hungry, I say eat.
But this ain't going to last forever. And it's not like I'm gaining.
Right. Eventually you're going to even out, Amy. And then it's just going to come right into your own and you'll know your signals.
And you'll be less and less hungry in between meals.
Exactly.
But it takes time.
Yep.
Amy, when I first started carnivore, about a year ago when I started carnivore, I just eat. Like first day very first day, I had 6 burger patties from McDonald's and I had like 2.5 pounds of ground beef, 4 eggs and bacon for my second meal. And I did that following day and still, dropped weight.
Yeah. I'm not dropping weight, but I'm not gaining weight either. So, I mean, my lowest weight was 148 pounds when I was doing PSMF. So I'm 5'9". So that was like almost high school weight. I was like within 5 pounds of high school weight. So that might have been a little too thin. I'd like to be somewhere around 155, and I'm at 163 right now.
But Amy, look at it this way.
Working out.
Yeah, but look at it this way. You're gonna. I mean, and you've heard Mitch say this a million times. Fix your health first. That you will eventually. The carnivore will bring you to your natural body weight of what it's supposed to be. I promise you. Right. Because I'm like my body just settled in right around 205. Now I'm 6'3", but 205, Amy, that's like the lowest I've been since I was 19. And I eat like crazy. I mean, I eat a lot of food.
Well, and the other thing too is, remember, I didn't go from the sad diet to carnivore. I
Right.
went from very, very, very heavy meat-based ketovore, where I was
Right.
only having a vegetable a couple times a week, which
Yeah.
some people told me you were carnivore. You just
You were carnivore.
you
That
just
is
had a
carnivore.
Yeah,
couple of
technically
things a
you were.
week.
If that's all you were having. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's
how long
carnivore.
does it take to heal? 7 years? Is it? I mean, I've been probably keto, I said ketovore because I had cheese and I would have an avocado. And if I went out to a restaurant, I would have a salad
Yeah, but
because
how
there
much?
wasn't much other options sometimes.
But how much fat were you doing?
Well, not enough because on some of the days I was eating at home, I was doing the PSMF fasting. So I was doing a grilled chicken breast with nothing on it and egg
Yeah.
whites only.
Yeah,
And that
that's
was my
bad.
only.
That's bad.
So you're right. I think I could have messed myself up from that, and
Yeah, you did.
now my
You
body
did.
is like,
And you know what? And you have to understand something, especially with women. Have you ever seen Dr. Elizabeth Bright?
yep, and that's
Because
she
she talks
convinced
about
me.
I like doing like
Well,
80% fat, man. And you were doing the complete polar opposite. And the reason that women need so much fat is for their hormones. So your hormones are just all messed up. They're jacked. And
I'm
so
sure they are. I'm
and
sure
that
they are.
so you need to do high fat, Amy. High fat.
Well, how long does that take to? Well, nobody knows. Everybody's different, so I can't. That's not a fair
Well,
question.
Dr.
But the one
Bright,
thing that I'm not sure. I
Dr. Bright does
go
80%.
ahead.
Dr. Bright, she still does like 80% fat, and that's her diet. That's not a temporary situation.
Well, the one thing I don't agree with her. I agree with like 95% of what she says.
Right.
But she made a statement that there is no such thing as menopause. And I'm like, yeah, there is still all of the women who are suffering
Well, but
from hot flashes
what she
and
means by
mood
that,
swings.
yeah, but what she means by that is if you do this the right way, which is very, very high fat carnivore, right? Like 80%, and you take the Lugol, she takes a lot of iodine too. But
I
by
do too.
Yeah, so you got if you follow her protocol, what she's basically saying, not that there's no menopause, but you're not going to feel those symptoms of menopause. That's what she means.
Oh, she said there's no such thing as menopause. And I was like,
Yeah.
record scratch noise.
Yeah.
And that a lot has changed. Like my energy's better. I wouldn't still say it's perfect, but it's so much better that to the point where I don't want to go back. Although I would like to try eating cheese again at some point, or maybe throw in like a vegetable once just to see what happens from, but I don't know at one point I should do that. Should I wait till 90 days, or after 30 days can I try something? I just want to see how I feel after doing, it's like a test more so than going back.
What I would do is try and fix all your symptoms of the menopause first before you start adding shit back. In other words, whatever hot flashes or whatever you're feeling now, I know the energy problem, you've got that pretty much under control now. So at least that's one
It's
thing
getting
that
better. Yes.
that's getting better. But whatever other symptoms that you were having, let's say it was hot flashes or whatever you were saying, until you get those underway, I wouldn't start.
Yeah, those aren't gone.
Yeah, I wouldn't start adding the cheese back. Now, if you've gotten all those menopause symptoms under control and you want to try and add back a little bit of cheese here and there, I think that's okay as an experiment.
So you're saying try again when I'm 60. I'm teasing. I'm joking.
No, you could add it back if you're
That's when
feeling
everything will be
good.
done.
If you're feeling good, I say fine. But here's the thing too. Cheese also will make your weight stall. Like if you're trying to lose weight, cheese is not going to be your friend. I promise you. It crushed my weight loss.
I know. I know. And
yeah.
That's why I have to be very
and
careful.
I'm a cheese
what I
addict.
choose.
Like
Yeah, if you can't moderate the
Yep.
cheese, then you
I'm
need
a
to
cheese
stay away
addict.
from the cheese. Then you need to stay away from cheese. You know?
And I know if I went back to cheese, everyone's like, you can have cheese. I'm like, but you don't understand. Every time I passed the fridge, I would get that Cabot white cheddar out, cut off like 4 pieces and eat it. Now at least I'm snacking on bacon and butter, but like cheese was like, you know,
Like for me,
like my
like
kryptonite, man. I would
I know. It's just what if you have some carnivore food like Lisa Wiedemann, she cannot keep bacon. She can't keep bacon because she will literally cook up the whole pound of bacon and
why?
eat it. She can't stop.
I can't. Well, I can. I can have a couple pieces in the morning, and a couple pieces here, and a couple pieces there. You know, what I mean, like,
But but
but
see,
I'm
she
going
doesn't.
through 2 pounds of bacon every.
But here's the thing: if you don't have what she says, Dr. Lisa Wiedemann, if you don't have sober behavior around a particular food, even if it's carnivore food, okay, like some people can't have heavy cream, Amy. They literally will drink like a half a gallon of it. They can't stop. Do you know what I mean? And for you, it's the same thing with cheese. For
I do.
Dr. Lisa Wiedemann, it's
Mhm.
bacon. She cannot, or she's the same way with cheese too. By the way, she cannot have any cheese. She can't because she can't stop. You know. So
That's
you just
me.
you
Oh,
gotta
did
know
we lose?
yourself.
We lost Rick. Maybe he'll come back.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll
Yep.
actually be.
I feel that way with
Maybe he'll be
cheese.
thawed out.
Some people are like that with pork rinds. They can't just eat a couple of pork rinds. They have to eat the whole bag.
Now, I never was that way with pork rinds because I'll be honest with you, when I first started keto 7 years ago, I thought they were the most disgusting thing, and I'm like, I would never eat that.
Yeah, I
But
don't like
then
them.
it was because I liked potato chips better.
Yeah, no, I don't like
And then
them.
I realized that they were just a conduit for all the awesome sauces like salsa
Yeah.
and all the little,
No.
dill pickle sauces
You know,
and all this stuff. But now
you
I
know
can't
what's
have
funny?
those. So I've just been eating a few pork rinds.
You know, it's funny. I
What's
normally
that?
do not eat. Well, I just normally I eat eggs and bacon, but very rarely. Normally, that's my normal. During priming, I'm having all this stuff. I last time I had chicken was probably like 4 months ago. I haven't had any pork. Bacon was the only thing I've had. So I don't eat any of that stuff. I usually just eat burgers and steaks and roasts and lamb. That's 90% of my meals. But the
Wow.
priming, I can't afford to, like you're eating so much food, you have to kind of like add in the other food because to do a line diet in prime, it's too
Right.
expensive. So, and what do you do for the snacks? You just eat like cold burger patties and then eat steaks for the dinners. It's not easy. So I add back in the chicken and stuff like that, but that's just for the 1 week, 1 to 2 weeks. That's it. And then once I'm done, then I'm going to go to alternate day fasting and fast every other day. So, and that helped me last time and helped me bring down my blood sugars and helped correct the problem I had with, the solution I had with my insulin and all that stuff and bring it back to where I need it to be.
So why are you priming, Thomas? Because you've been carnivore for a while, right? Isn't that what new
Yeah.
carnivores do?
Well, I've been carnivore officially. It's 8 months. Yes, yesterday or Friday, August 1st was 8 months, and I do it because it just helps reset the clock a little bit. It just, it brings in the nutrients into my body, and then when I start fasting, like when I do the alternate day fasting, I'll eat as much as I can during the days I'm eating. I'm not under eating, like I'm not like calorie, and sometimes your brain kind of
Right.
tends to eat less, so I just automatically eat, and like after I do that, when I am eating, I'll have like 4 burgers or 4 or 5 burgers instead of only 3. I'll have that little extra to get
But
the
Thomas,
nutrients in
the
my.
last time
At
you
one sitting?
What? I'm listening to both Peter and you. What did you say?
Well, what I was
Go
going to
ahead,
say,
Peter.
yeah, no, all I was going to say is the last time I remember you doing this alternate day fasting where you're on, off, that it made you sick. Remember?
Not really, no. I remember I was sick, but I've been sick even without the alternate day fasting.
I think it
that
was
really
messing you up. I remember I said stop with the alternate day fasting. Just stop that.
Oh, eventually I did. There is a certain amount of time that you have to stop it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't plan on being in there forever, But I think I was on it for like 3 months, which is probably like at least 1 month too long. So I think 2 months is probably the sweet spot, so to speak.
You know what's weird? I've never actually fasted ever. I eat all the time. Like, I mean, I eat usually 2 meals a day with intermittent fasting with a 5 to 6 hour window between meals. And I've only gone 36 hours one time, and it was just natural. I just wasn't hungry. But I mean, I've never extended fasted, and I've lost 101 pounds.
I've never
Fasting
done
was
it
my
either.
carnivore. I actually started fasting because I had gastroparesis, and my stomach would fill up so much that I would actually throw up the food every night. Like for like almost a year, almost 2 years, I would be throwing up my food all the time because I couldn't get it all down. So it just dawned on me, like they were saying,
What caused that?
Gastroparesis. It's usually a thing with diabetes. It's
It's a
sort of like
I have it too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
diabetes related.
And I took medication for it and everything like that. And then it dawned on me. I'm like, well, what? They're like, well, you're just not digesting the food. And I'm like, well, and I saw Jason Fung and listened to him and everything like that. I'm like, well, what if I fasted? Like, if eating food is making it where I don't digest it and I keep on doing that, well, what if I had fasted for did some like of these, so I started the 12-12 and I started doing some extended fastings and stuff like that, and that's where the fasting came from. It didn't come from carnivore or keto. It actually came from way before that. I've been doing fasting for like 5 years now. So,
have you gotten your blood sugars under control, Thomas?
It's getting there.
Because
right now, my when I first started this, I was in 8.9 A1C. Now I'm 6.2. So I'm on the journey. I'm on the way.
Okay.
So,
when you can get full control and keep it stabilized, the longer you can go with that, your gastroparesis is going to go into remission, because mine did 8 years ago, and I haven't had a flare up in over 8 years.
Well, neither have I. I haven't had flare up in months. I actually am off. I'm actually off the omeprazole now. They had me on that for the most time that I had this issue, and I don't have to that's cured. That's pretty much. I'm not gonna say cured, but it's pretty much
remission.
Gold. And the only thing I'm still taking is I don't take any blood pressure medication anymore. I don't take any gabapentin anymore for my nerves. I don't know if you know too much about me or not, but I actually type 2 diabetic, and I actually had my 5 toes removed on my right foot and about 25% of my heel bone removed. So it got to that point where I had the amputations and everything.
Right.
So last year I was in a wheelchair. I could hardly walk, and about a year and a half ago, maybe almost 2 years, I had also an infection in my back from a MRSA infection that actually put me in bedridden and put me paralyzed for about almost 4 months, where I literally had to be helped to even sit up in the bed, let alone move. And now I'm walking around the track. I wear a weight vest sometimes when I go around the track. So, it was a long journey, bumpy ride, but I'm here, and that's what I'm doing.
Nice work, dude. Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, Thomas's story is incredible.
Yeah,
really incredible.
I was just gonna say it is, and I got really mad when they released you from when you told the part of your story where they released you from the hospital, and
you
just had to turn around and check yourself back in. I'm like,
yeah.
Like, what? That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
modern
they were like,
medicine.
you like went right back and they're like,
Well, no, I didn't go right back in. I went home and went back in like about 2 days later. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I
modern
really,
medicine. Yep. The
yeah.
fourth
Because I mean,
cause.
think about it. Would you go back to the same hospital with the same doctor? No, I'm gonna go in with a different doctor. You know?
Amy, the fourth leading cause of death, Mitch went over this, is medical mistakes.
yep,
Confidence. Yep.
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 And
It's
Thomas could have
And
died.
so
He could have died.
I'll tell you
we
what,
don't.
I'm having some pain in my abdomen, right? This makes me so mad because I am the leading expert on hip pain. I think I am because I've had 3 hip surgeries. So I went to my primary care and she examined me and she's like, this is orthopedic. And I'm like, something else is going on, right? I thought maybe it was a hernia or something, but she's like, no, it's not that. So I went to my orthopedic office of the guy who's done 2 of my 3 surgeries. And I saw his PA and she goes, does it hurt when you walk? I'm like, no. She's like, does it hurt when you do this? I'm like, no. She's like, this is not your hip joint. I said, I know. I don't know why my primary sent me to an orthopedic person. This is like, I need a different type of doctor. Like, I was just so mad. I'm like, so she's like wasting my money sending me to the wrong doctors. And so I'm like, well, look, can you order me an ultrasound? She's like, this really isn't for your hip. I said, I don't care, but I don't have. So my female doctor, or that does the female exams, I'm not going to get graphic here, but he is actually keto friendly. But I can no longer go to him because in order to do the keto and carnivore and holistic type medicine that he wants to, he cannot work with insurance because the insurance dictates to them how they can speak to their patients and what they can do. So he's the one who did my hysterectomy in 2021, and I can no longer go to him because in order to see him, I have to pay him $5,000 for a membership. And, so I don't have that doctor. So I basically begged the orthopedic doctor to order me an ultrasound. I'm like, look, order me this ultrasound. I'll read the results. And then based on what the results say, I will call whatever doctor the result says that I need to go to and schedule my own appointment because my primary care is not doing the job. Kind of makes me mad.
You know what, Amy? All you need is Dr. Quack Jr.
Is that you?
That's me. Guess what? I've done more for you in 30 days than all your doctors combined.
You have.
I tell my mom that all the time.
I also ordered.
I tell my mom, who's 84, okay, she's been an insulin dependent diabetic for 25 years at least. And all her doctors do is put her on more and more insulin and more. She's on 3 blood pressure medicines and all this stuff, and Ozempic, all this stuff. And in the last 5 months, she's literally cut her insulin in half. She's off 2 of her 3 blood pressure medicines and probably going to be off her 3rd blood pressure and be off all blood pressure medicine. She's lost 25 pounds and she cut her Ozempic in half as well. And her joint pain's less. She's tons of energy. I said, Mom, I've done more for you in just a few months than your doctors have done in 25 years.
Yep. Yep. Now, my
my
previous doctor was awesome. Well, and I also ordered some of my own blood tests to check for certain things because obviously my doctor didn't do this.
Right.
So, and it's going to take a while. The doctor process takes too long to begin with.
Yeah.
As we all know, to get into specialists and to get into other stuff. So I've researched and I basically, Own Your Own Labs did not have the test that I wanted. I wanted a CA 125. And Own Your Own Labs does not have that, but I found another third-party company for like $25 that I can order it now. That may just be to get the doctor's note. I may still have to pay more for the lab when I go to LabCorp, but I'm fine with that. I wanted to
Yeah.
get this specific marker test done.
Mm-hmm.
That detects
Do you
lung cancer, it detects ovarian cancer, and it detects breast cancer.
now, Amy? Do you still have that abdomen pain, or is that gone?
I do. I've had it since April. I have a lump too. So I have a lump and abdomen pain, and it's like my doctor said she couldn't feel it, and then when I went to the orthopedic specialist, she felt it. She's like, "I feel this." I'm like, "I know." And it's like,
Wow.
I'm not messing around. I'm gonna,
Yeah.
go get my test done,
The
and
lumps are well concerning, yeah. Definitely.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what it could be. I mean, I honestly think I have an ovarian cyst, is what I think I have. It was either between that or a, what do you call it? A hernia is
Yeah,
what
Well,
I
I
thought
so
think
Amy,
hernia.
but Amy,
from doing
Amy,
whatever. I don't know.
but Amy, you have a gynecologist, right?
No, I just explained.
Right.
I don't have one right now because he went.
$5,000.
He basically, yeah, he doesn't want to cooperate with insurance anymore, and he has this program he's doing where you pay him $5,000 and then he'll be your doctor.
So
Like,
what you might
and
want
at
to
the
do,
time, I mean, I was helping, not having problems.
well, you know what you might want to do. Here's what I would recommend. You have a health insurance, right, from your company, I'm sure, right?
Mhm.
Is get
Yep.
an actual
I do.
gynecologist, and just go see the gynecologist and say, I have this lump here. Have them look at it, because my father was a gynecologist. Okay, my dad. So if you can find just a good reputable gynecologist, they should be able to diagnose what you have, that lump in your abdomen, and if it is an ovarian cyst, a good gynecologist will detect that pretty quickly.
Treat it. Yeah. I
And
have a test for that
there's
very thing on Friday.
well, because they'll do an MRI, and an MRI will detect that very quickly,
They do ultrasounds.
or ultrasound, whatever.
Ultrasounds is what they do, and I already have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one scheduled for Friday. I already have that scheduled.
Oh,
So,
cool. That's cool.
I'm gonna talk to my coworker tomorrow. She has a pretty good one, and I'm probably
Just
already gonna set up the appointment. But
yeah, talk to one of your girlfriends, somebody that has a good gynecologist that they like, and just go see them. And they'll be able to figure out what that is very quickly.
pretty quick, yeah. The point of the story is, though, my doctor, she's no dummy. I mean, I guess I'm just concerned that based on the symptoms I was describing to her, she thought it was like hip pain, and I'm like,
Well, okay.
I
Well,
told her I don't think it's
she
that,
screwed
but
up.
whatever.
She screwed up. You got to go to a gynecologist. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Well, that's enough about that talk. I'm sure it's nothing serious, but
Just
it's
listen.
just
Listen to Dr. Quack Jr. That's all.
Actually, you guys, I have to
he's
get
the
going.
expert.
Sorry to break in on there. I have to get going, but it was awesome meeting all you guys.
Nice meeting you too, Paul.
It's nice meeting
Thank you
you
for
as
coming
well.
on, Paul. You're
Yeah, thanks for
welcome
having me.
anytime.
Paul,
Thanks,
nice to
Amy.
meet you. Nice to
You
meet
as
you, Paul.
well. Have a good evening, you guys, and a good
Okay.
start of your week.
You too.
Bye, Paul. Talk to you soon.
See ya.
We have 2 more spots if anyone wants to come on and talk for a little bit. I'm not ready to end the stream yet, so I can have up to 6 people. So, let me post this link again if anyone is interested. Trying to be a good hostess here, but
Looks like Papa left
this
too.
is kind of new for me. Okay. Papa
So-
left? Did we lose Papa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was Carmack actually said something pretty funny in the chats. He said that I was lactose intolerant. So
That you are?
yeah.
Or that he is? Oh, Bob from Carnivore Talks here.
Yeah, he's been here for a
Oh
while.
my gosh, I lost my spot.
Yeah, you get it.
Oh, Meathead's here
lactose.
too. Meathead, you want to come on?
I can talk about something's really awesome here in Missouri. We had some really nice weather this weekend, but unfortunately, it's going to get back into the deep south
The heat.
weather again.
So the
you
awesome weather, was it really hot?
Yeah, it's been 95.
Hey,
It's been 95 degrees, 96 degrees here with 100. Of course, we have that 100% humidity.
No, Kelly's disappeared.
Oh, I'm hiding behind the coffee as a seed from the cherry
wait. Oh
plant.
yeah, hold on. Wait, I'm gonna switch you guys around because Bob has a bigger head. You got
That's
a tiny
nice.
head.
I'm just sitting back, chillaxing.
Sorry, Bob, you're by the chat, but I'm new at this, so I could
That's
probably
okay.
do this one.
I've never
again.
used
That's good.
Streamlabs, so I'm opening up the chat over
Yes,
here on my other monitor.
Streamlabs is new to me too.
Well, this is what $7.50 a month will get you because I'm cheap, and so I paid for the cheapest one I could find.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
All
if
right.
it's doing what you need it to do, then that's all that matters.
Seems to be doing the trick. So
Working good.
Oh wait, I think there's a chat button over here.
Can you share stuff on here too and stuff like?
Oh, I can actually open up the chat in Streamlabs. I just clicked a little button and there it was. Okay.
Yeah, I have it on my side too.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, hello everybody.
Welcome.
I mentioned that.
Thanks for joining.
I think we have the same Tumblr.
Did you get it at Sam's Club?
No, mine's called.
Yep.
Mine's called Ella.
Yep. This is
Hello?
Ella brand. Yep.
Yeah. And
Look,
then
we're
mine.
twinsies.
Yeah. So I saw you drinking out of that. I'm like, I got that exact same one. Well, mine's like a light green. So yours looks blue, but it might have been because it was held to the monitor.
Chat.
So
I just got the green glass here.
Yeah.
I just got notified of your new video, Amy. So I guess it was time to come out or something.
The one with you in it. Did I schedule it at the wrong time? I sent you a video, so you can post that tomorrow anytime, like in the morning.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be working tomorrow morning.
I mean, you can post it now, but well, you can you can schedule it to go.
Are you talking about the one with you and me fighting
tonight? It's the one of you and me together with our superheroes.
Okay. Yeah, no, I saw that.
You haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
did you?
Another one? Oh, I didn't know that. I'll check it out.
I sent you yours, and then I sent one of our superhero characters together battling it out, fighting carb crime.
Okay. Yeah, I got mine.
So,
and I will put that out. No, I think I already put it out, didn't I, or no? I forget. I'm not sure what I'm doing anymore. No, the one I'm talking about is I just got the notification of you and Aaron fighting. Fighting. Yeah.
That's weird. That was from yesterday.
Yeah, it came out. It just got notified of it again. So maybe YouTube's
interesting
putting it out or something. I don't know.
Being weird. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I think I'm having the same problem that other streaming services have, which is I got lost in the chat. I lost the chat. Oh, here we go.
I have it all the time.
Oh my goodness. You have that problem? Yeah, I don't think it matters which service you're using.
If I go to look at the latest messages, then trying to go back to where I left off reading is extremely difficult. So that's why I try and leave a YouTube window open separate from my StreamYard window. So
yeah, that's why
my place on
that's why I have my phone right here. So if I need a chat,
that counts as a window.
That.
Yeah,
I have it on my phone. So that's why you see me put my head down a little bit, because I'm like looking at the phone as well. I'm not praying or anything.
I just came back
Ooh,
from
chocolate on the
seeing
coffee beans.
the new Fantastic Four movie. I found it very enjoyable.
Ooh.
It was
Was
good.
it good?
It was good. I did like Superman better, but Fantastic Four was fantastic.
That's why they call them Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
I'm yet to
Yep.
see a
Keith
few
says
of the
putting
movies.
sugar in my coffee almost killed me.
Yep.
I don't go to the movies too much anymore. I rent stuff because I like to hang out on my couch in my day pajamas, which are
Yeah, I just
also
wait
my night
until-
pajamas.
When it comes to those kind of movies, I just wait until they're either on HBO Max or on Disney Plus and just watching them.
Yep.
Eventually they'll go on them. And probably a lot quicker than we actually think they're going.
Oh,
to.
this is interesting. CB says I did an experiment on Element. I poured it out, and a few hours later, tiny black sugar ants were all over it.
That's a little scary.
I wonder if ants like the maltodextrin or whatever.
Maybe the
I'll have
ants
to-
Thanks,
need their
Evelyn, for sharing
electrolytes, too.
everyone's channels.
Maybe I'm gonna have to try that experiment if that's
look,
the
here's-
case.
Yeah, I think my sister gave me some Element electrolytes, so that would be interesting. There's
That might
Bob's
be it.
channel. If you guys have not subscribed to Bob or Kelly or Thomas, Evelyn posted all of their channels. Thank you for doing it, Evelyn, as we call her. Evelyn, you might have to be our evil character in the Carnivore comic series. But I'll have to let you decide if you want to be a good character or an evil character. So Evelyn's name is now called Evelyn because Dustin at Keto Simple has her phone number, and every time he goes to try to call her in the car, it says calling Evil Lynn. So that's how Evelyn got to become Evil Lynn. She's awesome. Yes. Okay, so Bob, what did you eat today? Tell us what you ate. Did you have popcorn at the theater? Tell the
I
truth.
did not.
No
So,
judgment.
so for breakfast today, I had leftovers from last night, which was some shaved picanha steaks because I made like a Mexican steak taco type stuff last night with egg life wraps, and then so I had some leftover because I couldn't eat it all last night, so I warmed that up along with 6 sausage links. That was my breakfast, and then went and did my Sunday activities and came back. And then before the movies, so I didn't want to be tempted by popcorn. And I went on our way there. We ran through the McDonald's drive-thru, and I got 4 quarter-pound patties and ate them like finger food on my way to the theater. And then when I was in the theater, I did get a Diet Coke because I wanted something to wash that meat down with. So that was it.
Right.
And I usually don't drink Diet Coke. I only drink Diet Coke if I go out, and that's like all that's available. So I mean, I could have got water, but I was at the movies. I had to spoil myself somehow,
Right.
Yeah. So that's all I had
Understood.
today. The other day, I shared this with Tom this morning. So the other day, I did something very creative. So I made carnivore gyros. And so what I did was I got some tzatziki sauce, which is basically yogurt with maybe some cucumber in it, So that wasn't pure, but I'm okay with that once in a while because I was treating myself. Cooked up some lamb, and the lamb was better than a 1-to-1 ratio for fat to protein. This ground lamb at this Meyer down here is very fatty. So I cooked the lamb with some seasonings. And then I put it on an egg life wrap with a big old dollop of that tzatziki sauce. Then I put the ground lamb on there and melted some cheese over top and had myself carnivore gyros. So it was very, very tasty. So
Yum.
Yep. So my seasoning had a little, like onion and garlic powder. And then I did have the tzatziki sauce, which would have a little bit of cucumber in it. But I don't mind. I personally don't mind doing that from time to time. I don't do that all the time, but from time to time, I like to treat myself to and do something that's like a recipe besides, meat plus fire equals dinner. So
Right.
Mhm.
Excellent. We have another joiner, another lady. It's all for Jesus Carnivore. Welcome. And I do not know your first name. Do you mind sharing your first name?
My name is Helen. Am I
Can you hear
unmuted?
us?
No, yeah, I can hear
Helen.
you.
Okay. Yes,
Can you hear me?
we can hear you
Yep.
now. I think I knew that, Helen. We can hear you.
Okay.
How are
I
you
can't see
tonight?
you guys.
Thank you for joining.
You're welcome. Thanks for the invitation. I've been trying to figure out how to do this. So I can't see you guys, but I don't know if you guys can see me.
Yeah.
Well, I can see
We
you.
can see you. So
Oh, am I supposed to see you guys?
yes.
You should. Peter has
You
the same
are.
problem, so it's kind of weird how
Let me
both you
see.
and Peter.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you see space lights or no?
Space lights.
Does it look like? I'm just joking. That's what Peter saw.
Space
So
lights. I'm so
That's my
bad.
background.
I'm so bad at this. Let me see.
oh yeah, I didn't
No,
realize
you're
that.
doing
Hey, Thomas, stop.
Hey, long time no see.
I know. I'm just trying to learn what to do, you guys. Where
you're
should
doing
I?
great. Just talk.
Okay.
So
I'd like to see
what
you
what'd
guys.
you have to eat today, Helen? What'd you have to eat today?
Let me see. In the morning, I had 4 soft-boiled eggs, and then in the afternoon, for some reason, I was hungry for chicken hearts. So I bought some chicken hearts yesterday. Anything I could fry in tallow, I love. And then I had
Me too.
a piece as big as my phone, a couple sizes as big as my phone, like my iPhone, like twice as big as this, of beef liver fried in tallow. So that's basically what I had today so far. And I feel, and the 3 boiled eggs. So total 7 eggs and beef tallow, and yeah, of course, beef tallow with liver, and then beef tallow and chicken hearts. Yeah, so that's what I have.
Amazing.
Yeah. I don't know why. Just for some reason, I was just hungry for them. And yesterday, I saw them at the store. I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick them up and taste it. Yeah. But one thing, did you guys see? Beef was butter steak and butter gal. She had an interview with Dr. Bright just a couple days ago, and it was about how she made the
I
coffee.
did see that.
Did you? So I made that today.
I did see that. Yep.
It was delicious. Oh my word. Decaf coffee with
Now she used only the yolk.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I
Is it
did.
that?
Yes.
Is that the video where she was at the Dr. Bright? What's the doctor's name?
Dr.
Elizabeth
Bright's
Bright.
kitchen.
Elizabeth
Dr.
Bright.
Elizabeth
Yeah, I've
Bright.
seen that. That's where I got the idea. Put the egg yolk into my coffee.
Yeah. And like 3 tablespoons of butter, but I used beef tallow instead. So I'm trying to stay away from all dairy because it does not do me good at all. So yeah, I'm learning. Beef tallow, it's delicious.
How long have you been carnivore?
It will be. I'm in my 16th month, starting 16 months.
Great.
So yeah, it's been amazing. Nothing short of amazing. It has literally.
I'm 30 days.
Oh really? 30? Oh wow. You're new.
Yeah, but I've been ketovore for 7 years. So I've been in the low carb ketovore for 7 years, but tomorrow will be my 30th day.
Oh wow. How do you feel?
So I am feeling better and better every day, honestly. The reason why I switched is because I was having extreme paralyzing exhaustion for no reason. Like I couldn't even get out of bed. And so all of the carnivores talk about this amazing energy. And
Yes.
honestly, I'm already starting to feel better. I'm not 100%, but I'm feeling a lot better. So that makes me want to continue with it
Yeah, I'm gonna be
for sure.
starting my business, bottling up my energy and selling it because I have so much energy. It's insane. I literally worked on the roof.
You're the one. Do you live in an RV?
Yes, yes. I live in an
Do you
RV, and I was
live in an
traveling for a
RV?
while.
Okay. I met you somewhere before, and you were just bouncing off the walls.
Yesterday,
Telling you, we need to
I
contain her energy. Put it in a
I was
bottle
working on
and
the
spray
roof
it.
yesterday
I
with a
know.
54-year-old and a 17-year-old and a 21-year-old. And I literally outworked all three of them, and they quit by like 4:30, and I kept going until 8 o'clock.
I want
And
to.
then
I
I
want
was
to
like,
give a.
man alive,
Look
I
who's
need to
here.
stop.
Hi guys.
I just want to give a huge shout
I was
out to
hoping you were
Helen,
gonna hop in.
All for Jesus and Carnivore. She has some amazing videos. I never want to miss a chance to watch Helen's videos.
Thank you.
She will talk about the gospel and carnivore, and
Oh,
you cannot get enough of it.
thank you.
Evelyn, can you share her channel, All for Jesus Carnivore, and also Lexi, who is a rising star in this community as
Yes.
well. Hi, Lexi. How are you doing
Hi.
tonight?
Good. I can't stay very long. I have to do a training module for my new job, but I just wanted to hop
For
on
work.
and say hi. Yeah, for work.
Yes.
I have like
How's your new job going?
I haven't started yet. I just had my orientation last week on Monday, and I had all these things I have to get done, and now I have like over 9 hours worth of training modules I have to get done before Friday. So chipping away at it,
Wow.
but
You'll
it'll
do
be worth
it.
it. Mm-hmm.
You got this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And what did you have to eat today, Lexi?
For breakfast, I had 2 ham and cheese roll-ups with mayo. I also had some beef, 2 tablespoons of beef tallow on the side. For lunch, I had scrambled eggs with diced ham and cheese. I also had a couple tablespoons of beef tallow on the side with that. And then for dinner, I didn't have a big dinner. I had a few hard-boiled eggs or soft-boiled eggs and 1 ham and cheese roll-up. And I had 3 tablespoons of beef tallow with that, and I feel awesome. I think I had a good mixture of protein and fat with that meal. So, feeling good.
That is great.
I decided
That is great.
I need to listen to Peter and not care about weight gain right now. I know.
Peter's a wise man. Don't tell him I said that. Peter's pretty wise.
Yeah. But,
yeah, we shouldn't. He is smart, but we shouldn't let him know that.
Like do not tell Peter that I said that, you know.
But yeah, so I'm just gonna up my fat again, moderate fat. Like I wasn't psychotic, like I still wasn't having psychotic symptoms or anything. It's just physically I just didn't feel good, I guess, and like I wasn't handling stress very well. And like today and yesterday I've been trying to do the modules and I can't focus, and so I think I just need to be in deeper ketosis like I was when I was doing medical keto. You know? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's awesome. I mean, you're doing wonderful, and you're such an inspiration to all of us. Especially, just sharing your story. Because I'm sure it's not an easy story for you to share. I mean, everybody has their own story, but it's important that you share it because there's other people out there maybe suffering with maybe not the exact same thing or similar thing. Have you watched any of Valerie Smith's videos?
Oh, I love her videos. I watch them all the time.
I will tell you, I got a chance to meet her. at Ketopalooza, and at the time I met her, I didn't know what her story was, right? I just thought, wow, this is a really like grounded, and she's like, I'm a coach and this and that. And I'm like, she was one of the first people that came up and grabbed me and hugged me and introduced herself. And then we became friends on Facebook. And then I went and watched her interviews, and I'm like, she like almost died several times. I'm like, oh my gosh, from her mental issues caused her such physical issues that she almost died from it several times. It was just, her story is incredible, and
Yeah, it is.
I love her to pieces, and I think your story is just as compelling. So
Thank you.
and it's still being written, and that's the exciting thing. Like, that's what I love to tell people. All of our stories are still being written, like, so if someone interviews you on their channel, you don't feel like just because you were interviewed once, you can't go back, because more things happen, and you have more to your story that's always happened. Our stories aren't over. They're continually being written every day.
Yeah, I'm actually being interviewed by Dave Mack on Tuesday, and
Yay!
then I'll be on Carrie's channel, I think on the 14th. That's when he's gonna interview me. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was sooner than that, but okay.
Yeah, we had to reschedule.
I'm grateful that you're on my channel. So.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I want to go on Dave Mack's channel, but
Dave Mack,
I want to wait a little longer, I think.
I love Dave Mack.
And he doesn't mind you going now and going again 6 months from now. In fact, now that you just started 30 days, it will be good because everything is fresh in your mind, what you felt like and what is changing. Because I feel like I wish I had written more and more or recorded more and more of what happened to me the first 2-3 months. It was insane, amazing.
Yeah, Dave Mack, he has a post on his YouTube channel page that if you go look, he wants your story. He wants you to email him to get you scheduled in because he wants your story.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. So I would definitely email him if I was you.
I've only been interviewed by one person, that was Cindy DeManch, and then I'm going on Thomas's channel in September, on September 6th. And it's like, my story is so, it's like there's more to it than just the keto part of it, right? Because I had some like really severe things like brain surgery and other things before I even ever went keto carnivore. But I think that's all part of the story, because I think maybe had I had gone keto or carnivore before some of these things, maybe I wouldn't have needed to have done what I had done to me.
Well,
and so I feel like maybe if I tell people what these things are and they have these things, maybe they would consider trying keto or carnivore before they go have someone drill a hole into their skull,
Yeah.
Yes, you have so much to share. I am definitely, I'm telling you, you should just email him right now and go on his show, because you only know what you've been through, and now that you're starting in 30 days ago, it's gonna be amazing. I really believe that. I really do. Dave Mack is amazing. He would love to have you now, and then you could tell him in 6 months when things more.
Oh yeah, he'll take you twice. He'll definitely take you twice.
Yeah. Do a follow up on how carnivore has helped me.
He told me to do that. He told me to follow up with him, but I just haven't felt like I'm advanced enough to go back on a show yet. So
I was scheduled at one time, but then I had an accident at work where a ceiling fell on me, and it kind of cut my face and broke my glasses and everything. So I canceled on Dave, and then I have yet to actually reach out to him to get back on his schedule.
Well, I think Dave has it in his thing that falling ceilings is like number 3 on the list of like good excuses of why you wouldn't go on his channel. So.
Yeah, I'm going to email Dave Mack to set up an interview.
Look, look so
Quack.
good.
Quack.
Okay.
Oh
Quack.
my gosh.
Quack.
Okay, I gotta change the hotkeys on that because that's my Rick duck.
You trying to
was
summon
typing-
him?
I can't type in the chat
Thought
anymore.
when you had it up there.
Yeah, hold on, I'm putting it back up.
Quack.
What's going on here? This is gonna be like watching the replay. Like,
I swear, this is this is only PG-13. I swear.
yeah, the twerking duck.
Oh, I need to become a little more polished. Apparently, with my technology here on the live
Aaron's
stream.
asking why is there a twerking duck?
I made that for Rick. I'm sure we all know who Rick Charger Mopar. Well, I'm pretty sure everyone here knows Charger Mopar Rick, at least on the screen.
Oh yeah.
Heavy on my email.
Oh my
I know who you
gosh.
are.
So you can't trust me to do anything here, I swear.
Has Rick seen the
Don't
Rick
type
duck?
on the keys.
Well, that's why I don't.
Oh yeah, when he came in tonight.
Did he actually see it?
Oh, he was frozen. No, he's got to go back and watch the replay because there's sound effects and there's twerking music and there's a quack. There's quacking going on.
He's like frozen with like Milton attacking him.
I'm telling you. Yeah, someone posted in the comments that told Rick to go get a room with Milton. It's like you two need a room.
Oh, his picture was frozen.
Milton
with
was
him
like
holding the cat
in his face.
in his face,
And he didn't
and
know
then,
it was frozen.
I didn't realize it was frozen for a while. I'm like, man, he's really not letting that cat go.
That cat really loves him. Oh my god.
That's
So,
hilarious.
Amy,
I thought the
are you-
same thing. I'm like, what's going on? And then
Amy, are you taking
ahead.
Kilt's? Are you taking Kilt's course, the coaching course?
No, because I don't. Are you in his course? Because I didn't sign up for his course with anticipation of taking Dr. Barry's course, and I got accepted into Dr. Barry's course.
I did too.
So I'm taking his coach.
Yeah, I'm taking both.
Bob, do you have a question?
No, I'm in Kilt's course,
I'm in Kilt, of course.
and so's Tom.
Oh,
And,
you're in Kills' courts.
You
And
guys,
Tom
I need
is
help. I need help, please.
Oh, I'm always needing help, Helen. So don't.
well, so
and not all just because
the
of Kilt's
reason
fault.
why too I me too. I can imagine that Dr. Kilt's course is more carnivore based. And I imagine that Dr. Barry's course will be carnivore and keto and low carb, and they will teach you how to deal with people on the different spectrums. And
Right.
honestly, I've been in all of those spaces. So I have 7 years experience in keto and ketovore, and I'm a new carnivore, but honestly, I don't feel like there's that much to it other than my perspective is we need to draw people in to get low carb, whether they start low carb, then move to keto, then carnivore, or whether they go all into carnivore, or whether they are like me and they're keto for 7 years before they go to carnivore, and I want to be well-versed in all of those tools in the toolbox because everyone's different and some people need to go straight to carnivore. Some people might feel okay on keto until they're like me, until something creeps up to where they think carnivore might help. And so I wanted the full spectrum, the full proper human diet. And I suspect that Dr. Barry's class is going to be minded towards that. I don't want to force all of my, potential coaching clients just to say you have to go carnivore, period. Just because I've seen a lot of carnivores on YouTube not be able to stay carnivore for whatever reason. Like they'll do carnivore and then they drop off and then they get back. And I'm like, if you can't stay on carnivore, maybe keto or ketovore would be a better option for you to keep you not. I don't know what your guys' thoughts on that are.
So I preach what I call a carnivore centric diet. So it's centered on meat, and if you want to tailor that to pure carnivore, lion diet, dirty carnivore, ketovore, keto, or even low carb or animal based, I'm actually okay with all of that as long as you're thriving. So I do not judge. So I don't care if you want to, if you think plants are trying to kill you and you don't want to eat any, and that works for you, great. If you love your cruciferous vegetables and you want to stick with meat and Brussels sprouts or broccoli, and great, go ahead. If you want to do fruit and honey, as long as you don't go overboard, sure, go ahead. If it's working for you, and at different ages and stages in your life, one might work for you better than the other, and it might not always work for you. You might later down the road switch. So I find that younger people can do more animal based, whereas when you get older, we seem to revert more towards the low carb to carnivore side of the spectrum. So I no judgment, but
Right.
a hyper carnivore by definition is 70% of their diet is meat. And
Yep. Okay. Yep.
and that's what we are. Where you could say hyper carnivore, facultative carnivore. We're not what I would say an obligate carnivore, like an actual lion, or a cat, or something that
Right.
would eat a plant and literally wither away and die. I mean, I guess if you went raw vegan, that there's a good chance that would happen to you. But that's I think there's that saying that mankind has been eating meat for as long as we've been drinking water and breathing air.
Yes.
And mankind's also been consuming some plant matter for just as long too. I mean, that's just the facts. So
I do have to hop off, guys. I gotta do my training module, but it was so fun being around you.
Always good to see you.
You too, Lexi.
Bye.
Good luck in
you
your
too.
training. Come back anytime. Thank you. What about you, Thomas? Do you have any, or actually the three of you, do you guys have any insight? Is the course so far, I know you probably can't give details of the material, which is fine because it's paid, but is it more carnivore oriented or is it full spectrum oriented?
So
Helen's laughing.
It's
I don't know.
very carnivore oriented, but it's also keto friendly. So remember, a lot of our material right now is coming right out of the books that Dr. Kiltz has written, and he's written one on keto and he's written one on carnivore, and so he's not
Okay.
and Kiltz is he'll speak very ill of plants and then admit to eating French fries. So I mean, he's balanced. The truth is, these things are bad for you,
Right.
and they're toxic, and they do damage. But he'll still sometimes. If you go to his website and look at that Dr. Kiltz's carnivore ice cream, he's got a recipe, and then he's got another recipe where it's like just add a little sugar if you want to sweeten it up a little bit. And he'd rather see you use actual cane sugar than like allulose, stevia, aspartame, all that other chemical stuff. He'd rather see you just use a little bit of cane sugar, and that's that, because he thinks that's more natural. So,
well, I mean, I actually,
which is, I believe that's a good thing. I don't think it's really bad. He's just shown like he is a human being. He's just human, like all of us.
Right.
And every now and then, like after 2 years, he just started doing coffee. And you know what? He's a human. And sometimes, like I started, I said, decaf coffee because, I heard it's okay every now and then. I don't drink it every single day, but every now and then. It's just being human, I think. And when it bothers me, then I'll stop.
Well, I forget what the name of the book was, but I was able to get Speechify, so I was able to listen to the book because it takes too long for me to read word by word,
Yeah, I just downloaded that too.
it's like this one was a short one. It was like 170 pages, and then the other one is about 329 pages. So it's like, okay, I'm not going to be able to read that. It took me like 5 days to read the one book. So, but the book I read was really spiritual. It was like kind of like that one of like the biggest thing to be closest to it is The Secret, that was put out like years ago, where you attract what you believe, basically. Like if you believe negative thoughts, then you're going to attract negative thoughts. If you believe positive thoughts, then you attract positive thoughts. So that's kind of what the book was about, in my opinion, from what I gathered.
It has something to do with mindset. Yeah.
So I think that's a lot of things that he's teaching too. It's not just the carnivore, not just the meat, but also the mindset on how you can get better and stuff like that. And just
that is my goal for year 2 is more mindset, mind over body. Like this first year, I did a lot of mindset. Like, time to time, I have a strawberry bed right out back that time to time they come on around May. I had a few of those. But I'm not going to like go to the store and eat them all the time. I'm going to eat it come on season. That's it. I'm not going to go and gorge on them, but maybe a few of them. And most of them, they're supposed to be huge strawberries, but they're about the size of a wild strawberry, so it's okay. Time to time, I take pork rinds and I put heavy whipping cream in, and time to time, I do monk fruit with a little bit of allulose, just time to time. I don't do it every time, because then if it is, it becomes a problem. But the mindset is like, okay, it's okay time to time, but I'm not going to do this all the time, because if I do, I'm basically feeding the addiction that I used to have when I had on the sad diet with the sugar and stuff.
And you know what's funny is, I don't know if Bob agrees with this or even Helen, but you sounded just like Kiltz, because he says that all the time to time. He always says that whenever he says things. He's like, time to time, like you eat this and stuff like that, but time to time, if you want to have coffee, that's fine. Time to time, that's funny that you kept on saying time to time, because that's his expression too.
And that's how I am. I say I'm 97% carnivore, or mostly carnivore, because I do eat, some plant matter from time to time. I don't make it a habit. It's definitely not every day.
I think it's all of it. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, every now and then when my daughter wants Mexican, she's not carnivore, and I'm hoping that by being an example, being on the carnivore diet and getting healthier, there's time to time she's been thinking about it, but she want to go to the Mexican restaurant. Okay, I make sure, hey, is that steak? Is it cooked in seed oil? I don't want it cooked in seed oil. I'm allergic to it. That was one thing I heard. Let you know, hey, I got a seed oil allergen. But time to time, I'll take my pork rinds with me into the Mexican restaurant. I may dip a little bit in the salsa, but I may dip in a little bit of that cheese. But I usually get guacamole once in a while, so that way I have a little let's say a little bit of variety. Time to time. I'm not going to do it every day, because I know that, hey, it's going to affect me. But like, I'm the one that I will make the carnivore. It'd be it's dairy-free version, but I did make a video on it back in the past. But I found out it was actually Courtney Luna's recipe that I found on the internet. And all I had to do was look at the book, and I'll make buns out of the bread instead of making bread. And I'll be the one that goes to Wendy's, and I'll get the Baconator plain and bring in my carnivore mayo and maybe the Primal Kitchen ketchup, and I'll make my own version of carnivore. I may be the weird guy, but I want to go ahead. When I go in there, I'm going to go out healthy instead of going in and feel like crap.
I've done the same thing. I don't do the ketchup or the mayonnaise, but I've done the same thing. I found the Baconator and done a couple of them, and again without the bun and just plain, and put a little salt on it. I mean, I got my. Let me see if I have it with me. Yeah, they're right there.
Baconator, no bun. That's always a good go-to meal when you're out and about and you didn't bring anything with you. I also like what I did today. I did the 4 quarter-pound patties. That's a good one too. I'll use avocado oil mayonnaise from time to time. So only because I'm too lazy to make butter mayonnaise or bacon mayonnaise. I haven't tried making any mayonnaise yet. I'm going to.
Yeah.
I have a question here. I have a question here from CB Carmack because I have a filter on my other screen. I have no idea where this is in the the StreamYard chat though. But CB asks, Amy, did I hear correctly earlier? You joined the PhD Certification Academy. If so, congrats. CB did also, and CB Carmack is in Kiltz's course too.
Yes, he is.
So CB's doing both, Dr. Barry, and congratulations, CB. I don't know how Kiltz's course was, but only 200 people got selected out of thousands who applied. So
there's probably about
congratulations on that.
There's probably upwards of 100 in Kiltz's right now.
No, it's a little less than that, but I think he has people coming in for October too. So, I think it's like 60.
Did everyone who applied get accepted?
Yeah.
In this case, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
What make it exciting for me is because
awesome.
we're the first ones ever, the first course ever on both.
Yeah.
With the Kilts and Barry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Have you found?
I'm excited
any
about that
mistakes,
too.
Bob, or no?
Say that again, Tom.
Have you noticed any mistakes that they're asking about? Like any mistakes in the course itself, like in literature or anything like that? That you brought across?
No.
I haven't really. I saw a couple things with the videos and stuff like that, but I never really. I think I mentioned to Ollie about
Have
it.
you?
Know?
Yeah. So it's a kind of a course under construction. So sometimes they restructure things and move the modules around, and then like the last time I logged on, because I actually got a little bit behind. The last time I logged on, there was essays at the end of every lesson, and I'm like, oh, we got to write an essay. But then there was an email saying that, don't think of the essay as in like 3 pages worth of stuff. The essays can be brief. It's just
right, like
put in your own words, make it clear that you understood what the lesson was about.
Right. Yeah, no, I saw that. I just didn't know if there was anything else that you saw or anything like that. Like there's one thing I saw that I forget which section it was, but where you listen to a video and then it shows a transcript of the video, and what the guy is saying in the video is different than what the transcript was saying.
I saw that, yes.
And that's one thing I told Ollie about. Like there was like a disconnect between the two.
What I do think is wild is that they've got that. They take they put Kiltz's books through that AI, and you have the female AI and the male AI, and they have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
And it's not word for word. They're actually talking about it, having a conversation, and that's actually pretty cool. Like I can't believe the technology is there to just feed a book to this program, and it will create this mock conversation.
Right. Like we're doing right.
That's awesome. So I think it's the neatest thing, and it's easy to follow along though. If you have the book open, you can see kind of where they're at, Yeah. And but they're putting it into their own words. AI is putting it into its own words.
We as people kind of understand that a little bit more. Like when it's just one person reading, it's like this monotonous of listening to it. But when you have a conversation between two people, it tends to our hearing, our absorption of the information is even more, because it's like me and Helen talking, like people are more engaged, I think, when they hear that.
Yeah. CB Carmack mentions Primal Health Institute's course is about 5,000. I'd been thinking about that. I did initially apply for Barry's, and then what I didn't realize was that even though I initially applied, he seemed to send out subsequent emails telling you to come back and keep applying, which I didn't do because I'm like, oh, I already applied, and I thought maybe I didn't do that. I thought maybe I was just on a mailing list, So, yeah, I keep getting these emails that says like, make sure you've applied, and I'm like, well, I have applied. That's why you're emailing me. That's how you got my email address, and so I haven't been selected for Barry's, and then when Kiltz was offering one, Kiltz is since we're the introductory class and helping them kind of construct it, there was a discount involved, and so that was kind of like my sweet spot financially was to jump on this one,
Well, I wasn't going to do this one. I was going to do the next one.
Right.
But then Ollie was like, well, we could do a payment plan or something like that if you want to go on this one. Like, guess I could do the payment plan.
So do you guys want to listen to
Yeah,
my
and I'm
carnivore
doing the
song?
Yes.
Sorry, Amy.
yes. Let's hear it.
Okay.
As long as it's not going to give me a copyright issue. It's your song, right?
It's my song, yes. So, do you want me
Yes,
to
let's
or
hear
just
it.
the words? Do you want me just give the words or the song? Oh,
Sing it. Sing
okay.
it.
We've got the. Hold on, let me see. We've got the carnivore life to live on earth and thrive. Healthy, blooming like flowers, keeping spirits alive. Got that jackpot of health. This is the real true wealth. Beef, eggs, butter, and bacon gave us energy and love. Loving carnivores and body strong and thin. Having health and happiness we can create within. Dante, Kilt, and Carrie, Hampton, Baker, and Ken, Bella, Adam, and Chafee pushing through this mission. Let us make a decision, tell our stories with vision. Healing humanity is our noble commission. What do you guys think?
Very nice.
Yeah,
Really
Bravo.
nice song. Really nice.
I need music and I need
Great
someone to
job.
dance with me.
sorry.
Well, I have a recording of this, and right next to me, I have a Yamaha motif keyboard, so maybe I can do your background music sometime.
Woohoo!
Although I shouldn't commit to anything else because I'm getting ready to start this course soon.
you need to get Lash to help
Oh,
you out.
and my dad's in the house. Yeah, he's a musician too, right?
Yeah.
Yes. He writes music.
Now I'm not a very
This is my
good.
dad. My dad's here. I gotta say hi to my dad.
I can't
Sorry.
play instruments very well, but I can play a pretty mean air guitar.
Yeah.
Or you know who else? Carnivore Keith. Doesn't he do music? Didn't he write a song with for Rick and for Aaron for her kids?
Oh yeah, and I think I only know one Keith, and he just subscribed to me.
Oh, yeah. Keith subscribed to me too recently. I forget what his name is. His last name, Keith something. That's not Carnivore Keith, is it?
Carnivore Teacher has a few songs on his
No.
channel.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Did you see
I'm
did any of you
gonna-
see the live that he had today with Alia?
His Sunday School Live? No.
Yeah,
I did. That was
She was
fun.
on it. Yeah, I actually cut my live short so I could make sure I watched it.
I missed the hang out with Dante though.
Oh, did you? Yeah, that's right. You weren't there. That's right.
You made it to it. Next time you
I
just
did.
keep texting me. Just text me, hey, get on here.
So-
I should have. I'm sorry about that.
My
I
Sunday
usually do that to other people.
my Sunday activities are in the afternoon, so I always miss Carnivore Teacher's broadcast because he does it on Sunday afternoon.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
And I like.
Someone mentioned a. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say I like his the other guy too, George Goodenough. I just saw that name, Goodenough.
Oh yeah.
So how's everything going, George?
That's
That's
funny.
good enough.
Yeah, Cindy, the kilt
Sorry,
course
just
would
trying to
be
get
the
through some of these.
most
comments.
cost effective. So minus maybe one like
Yeah,
actually,
I did see that.
yeah, kilts will be the most cost effective in the carnivore space. I mean, there's other courses that like I saw my Facebook feed keeps shoving Lane Norton's in my face, and but I don't think I would want to take his.
And Aaron just answered that is Carnivore Keith. So I'm guessing she's talking about the same.
The Keith that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keith Grewell. So
yes, he just subscribed to my channel.
Yeah, he did.
So he
mine
writes.
too,
So
like 2 days
I need to
ago.
write a Keto Rockstars theme song, and then maybe a Carnivore Avengers theme song.
Yeah, and Evelyn just confirmed it too. Carnivore Grewell is Carnivore Keith. Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Now,
Oh my
now
gosh,
we
how
all
do you
have,
guys
now
keep
we
up
all
with
have
these
our
chats?
answers.
I'm 15 minutes behind, even just displaying these chats.
Oh, Aaron says that Keith has 3 different channel names. So he's actually subscribed 3 different ways to our channel.
Interesting.
I found a Carnivore Keith that's spelled with K's.
Yeah, he spells with a K.
Okay. And if he plays guitar.
Mm-hmm. And if you listen to his, he did one really good one for Aaron's kids, and I think he did one for All About Rick.
Yes. That's cool.
Would the Rick one happen to be called the Duck Food Blues?
Yes.
Okay, I'm looking at the thumbnail here.
Is that? Is that? Oh,
Well,
is
what
it
else
on
would it
Keith's
be
channel? I
called?
gotta go check that out.
Yeah. What else would it have been called if you think about it? You know, who else would have related to that? So.
Josephine had to leave. Bye, Josephine. A lot of people had to leave. Sorry, guys. Let's see. It's 9:30. How much longer you guys want to go? You still want to talk, or?
I'll probably.
I had to get up a little earlier tomorrow, but.
Yeah, I may. Sorry if I did not. If I did not get to your chat, I apologize. I'm not even reading them because, boy, this is like a Mitch live stream or something. I don't know. I'm displaying every comment.
It's hard, isn't it?
And
it's hard.
It's very hard.
It's hard to
and
keep up
I've
with
been letting you guys talk and concentrating on clicking. That's why I said put the QQQ, because I have a filter over here for any questions.
Right. And
most of this is people talking amongst themselves. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get to talking, and next thing I know, I'm 30-45 minutes behind on the chat.
Yeah, that's why I get started at the beginning. Yes. Yeah. So about this real quick before we end this, because I'm going to be doing classes, I probably will have less time, as you know, to prepare videos and to prepare probably cooking shows. So we may be doing more of these where people can just hop on and we can talk about whatever the topic of the day is or whatever anyone wants to talk about, because that will be easier for me while I am in school for the next 6 months, because I also work a full-time job. I sing in 2 choirs, and I take care of a 94-year-old with dementia in my spare time. So I'm going to have to fit studying in there somewhere. It's a lot. So I'm not going to have a lot of prep time for coming up with ideas for cooking. And honestly, carnivore, you really don't have to come up with ideas anyway. Just so you know, if you see...
I'm sorry.
What, Thomas?
It's too bad that you couldn't, like, you had moderators. It's too bad the moderators couldn't put like into the like put any of these questions that they find, because they'll find probably a lot better than you can because they're so busy right now, that they can put them into into the chat, and you don't have to do that part. They can just like find it and be like, oh, okay, here's something to put into for us all to see, and then once you see it, then we can answer the question.
So it would.
I don't know how that works with the software, though.
Yeah, the only way
I don't think it's possible. I'm just saying it's too bad that can't.
The only way that would work is if Streamlabs allowed another seat, another administrator seat.
Well, you would have to give them a little bit more. You have to give them that power to do that. Like Evelyn.
Well, the good news is I do. Yeah. Yeah, but she can't control the software from here. She would have to be she'd have to be a moderator in the software and be in the actual live stream. But the good news is I'm using OBS over here, and I can create a filter to filter with the cues in here. So if anyone puts 3 cues, at least 3 cues, that's how I found CB's question.
Right.
I couldn't display it on the screen because I had no idea where it was, but I could at least answer it verbally. So I think that's probably how I'm going to do it for now. If I see a question pop up over here on my other monitor, I can
And
do
people
that. I don't know.
a lot of people just don't realize
Bob, do
how
you use
important
StreamYard?
these things are.
I have StreamYard, right?
Well, I use
Does
the email.
it like
I also use StreamYard too. It depends on different things.
do either of those highlight like questions, or do you just have to visually look for them?
You have to
I think I have to visually look for them.
And honestly, these last 2 live streams I've had with guests, like all of you fine people, these have blown up. Usually only had 3 or 4 people watching any given Sunday night live stream, but I guess when you have, and I apologize, I can't restream. I do not have the ability to restream with the software to your channels just because it's cheap and they don't have that feature.
I can't restream from
but
mine either.
that was what I wanted to pay for. Yeah. So when you come on here, I apologize I can't restream this to your streams, but I also promise to try and come on to your channels when you guys have streams. So I appreciate it because it's very interesting to have all these wonderful people with different perspectives on and just cover different topics. So yeah. So we'll be doing more of this. And I usually go live. I know there's other creators. I think there's retired Bob goes live at this time. I noticed Steak and Butter Gal Bella was going live, and I'm like, 7 p.m. has been my time for like 3 years on Facebook.
This Sunday with Bella is pretty
So
unusual. Usually it's just Carnivore Cure, but Bella was a little unusual today.
Yeah, is that Bob Carnivore Cure?
No, Carnivore Cure is
semi-retired Bob.
Semi-retired Bob is
Todd Bachman.
No, Carnivore Cure is
Yeah,
Todd Bachman.
Yes,
Somebody wanted to say hi
so,
here.
I
Look
mean,
at that cute puppers.
Look at that.
Oh, puppers.
And he's not eating
So,
your
yeah,
face
so
like Milton was.
No. He wants to lick my face, but no.
So I was looking at Evie Mux's price plans, and their $20 a month plan allows for 1 collaborator, which would be a co-host. That would be inviting.
Yeah.
It says 2 collaborator co-seats, you plus 1, so you could have someone else in there highlighting chats if you went with the.
That would be good for me, probably.
Evie Mux plan. That's
this
the basic.
One has.
Well, I guess if you pay monthly, it's $25 a month. It's $19 a month if you pay annually.
Oh.
So, and I'm thinking,
I
I'm considering switching because I pay a fortune to StreamYard. They are price gouging me compared to Evie
I
Mux
do
here.
the free on StreamYard, but that's all I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it allows you six hours a month. You know.
Hold on. There is something here I just found. It says invite. I can have up to 3 team members. Invite your teammate to run the show with you. Co-hosts can invite more participants and hide them on screen, change layouts and design elements, put an intro and outro video, make changes in settings. So I can invite a moderator in here to bring people in and probably highlight the chats for me.
Mm-hmm.
If someone would want to do that. But I think I can reach.
Would they have to be one of the
what?
Or could they be in the chats?
I don't think so. They would just be in the chat, and then they would be helping moderate it for me, which would be awesome.
I'm just saying, like,
we should test that sometime.
If you actually had them in the panel, well, then that lessens on how many people you can have in the panel. Because it would be like every time you put something in, you know. So
yeah,
so
unless they, I'll have to test that out. The other thing is, it does allow you to restream to another source, but I think it's your own sources. You have to have access to them. If you know what, like I can stream to YouTube and Facebook at the same time, but they have to be it can't be like, I know when you log into StreamYard, it gives you the opportunity to put in your channel when you hop on. Did you guys see that when you hopped on here?
I didn't.
It gave you the opportunity to restream to your channels?
I didn't see it. No.
Like that.
Yeah. I don't think it does that. I think it gives you the option to restream because I don't think they have that. Not to say it won't happen in the future.
Oh, wait. Hold on a second. I'm just going to click something real quick.
Yeah. So you said your plan is how much?
I paid for the whole year and it came down to $7.50 a month.
Okay, so I see Streamlabs Starter that's free and see Streamlabs Ultra, which is $189. I don't see.
No, I just got Talk Studio. You need to go to Talk Studio.
Oh, okay.
And just subscribe to Talk Studio. Their Streamlabs Ultra, you get access to everything, all of the design like stuff in Streamlabs. I didn't pay for that. I just paid for Talk Studio by itself.
Oh, okay. Okay, there it is. All right.
And I think they have different platforms, and I just got the cheapest paid one. You can get more guests, but I'm like, honestly, more than 6 people on a screen at once.
It gets a little crazy.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, even 6 people can be a little sometimes, you know.
Yes. Oh, Keith says he changes his name whenever he starts getting too popular.
That's a good idea. Like Seinfeld, like when you become too good at what you're doing, then you change it. Is that what you're saying, Keith?
Keith also says he's currently restreaming.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hop off.
Yes.
Thanks for letting me get in here.
Yes, I think I'm gonna end this. Because I have to get up early and take my husband's truck in to get that window repaired that I talked about earlier. So now would probably be a good time to jump off that and get my computer set up for work tomorrow. And I appreciate all of you. Wow, I never do live streams this late. So see what happens when you're hanging with good people.
Because I don't want to hit my back. So.
Okay. All right. Well, good night, everybody. I appreciate you all coming here, and I look forward to seeing you hopefully next week. Take care.
Good night.
You too as well. Good night.
Good night.